Sensational day to everyone. My name is Sensei Muteki. Let me be your sensei for today. And today, let's play the Archon quest. We've had a slight vacation of sorts to Mondstadt last week because of the event. But now that that's done, we can continue with the Archon quest. I don't remember, where did we end up last time? Something after, I think after Nahida was recaptured or something like that. And we got the first glimpse at Scaramuche's god form, Eva form, right? I think that's where we left off. No. We did something else. We were already we were helping Dia. I think that's where we stopped, right? So we helped Sino do some investigations so we could get to know Sino a little better, and then we helped Dia with something else. And I think we're still in the middle of that. So we will do that in a bit. But how are you? How is chat doing? We have Sesbi, Chloe, and Mixel in chat. How are you doing? Oh, speaking of followers, just so the follower goal would have, something to look, something to, what do you say? How do you say that? It's some effect, some benefit, something, I suppose. I said yesterday in an After Dark stream, and yes, there was an After Dark stream yesterday. It's okay if you were not able to attend the After Dark stream, that's fine. After Dark streams are when I try new games anyway. Played Valorant in the After Dark stream. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Chloe. What an early hydrate. So yeah, in the After Dark stream we played Valorant, and I did promise something. At 200 followers, at 200 students enrolled, this still feels weird. Like, me saying this still feels weird. It's never too early to start drinking water. That's true. Thank you. This is always weird for me to say, given that all my life I've had this idea, this perception, this notion that I can't sing. That music is not something that I shouldn't bother dabbling with. But hey, the last ukulele thing I did on stream showed me that maybe I can if I really practice and try. So why not? At 200 followers, next stream after that we'll do soon after we'll do a ukulele / singing stream. I'll prepare like maybe a couple of songs, and then I can take requests if I can learn it quickly enough. If the chords are easy, if the progression is easy, I can give it a shot, and if I know the song too, I could give it a shot. So that's what we can do at 200 followers. So it has some stakes, So it's not just, hey, we made it to 200 students enrolled. Actually, no, it's not 150 students. I think right now we have a total of 153. So we're getting there. By the way, this is something. So I'm gonna stop messing with Genshin first so I can explain this properly. It's 153, yes. So this is something that I think a lot of content creators, whether streamers, YouTubers, whatever, this is something that they would commonly like wrap their heads around, and sometimes mismanage or misappreciate, I guess, like underappreciate, but really totally appreciated all of these followers, these 153 followers. The higher the number goes, I'm afraid the more I'm gonna be unable to just grasp the magnitude of it. The practice that I have is I just imagine 153 people in the same room as me. That's a COVID risk, but you know, you know what I mean. So at least through that, I'll be able to visualize. But even now, 153. Man, how many even is 153? How many even is that? What type of room can 153 people fill up? Maybe a chapel. we can sit like 150 people in a church or a chapel, right? That's something I could probably visualize. Or maybe a small auditorium, like a small school auditorium, or maybe a small like college basketball court or something. But 153 is a lot. And while I can't think, and I'm trying to every time we have new followers, I make sure to thank everyone at the end of the stream. And while I'm trying to make sure that everyone is properly thanked, the higher we go, the more I would most likely not thank everyone. So let me use this opportunity to thank you. Thank you all for following. And thank you all for watching this Boomer Sensei's streams. Like, I don't know why you continue to watch me. I suppose I'm doing something interesting. So I highly thank you. I'm super grateful. I super appreciate you being here. Like, the more I say this and the higher the follower count, the viewer count go, the more I think inevitably the less genuine I might sound. But please don't think that I'm being any less genuine when I thank you and I tell you that I appreciate you being here. Like, if anything, that's something that I would not ever fake. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's a really big masterclass. Yes, 153. The last masterclass I attended, where I was a student, we only had like 40. The last masterclass I have ever hosted as instructor or as facilitator, we had like less than 100. So to have 153, that's a lot. And I still can't wrap my head around it. Like, 153 people would be like interested enough to at least follow, and however many would view regularly. It's insane. It's insane. Like, I've always seen content creators on YouTube say something about, oh, after 100,000 followers or whatever, it really becomes impossible to grasp. And like, hey, hello, thank you, Helen, Ina, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad you could make it, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Have a nice day as well, Helen, Ina. Have a nice day as well. 154 now, yeah. I keep saying 153, now it's 154. So yeah, I mean, like, content creators on other platforms would say, oh, after the 100 follower mark, after the 1,000 follower mark, it becomes difficult to Ina. Okay, I'll call you Ina. Nice to meet you as well. So yeah. After that many followers, you're like, oh, I wouldn't be able to keep track of stuff anymore. And I'm like, to me, that's like, oh, thank you for the bits. You're from Vietnam, so happy to be at your stream. Thank you. Wow, Vietnam. How is it there? Vietnam's time zone is... How many hours is it different from Philippines? Just so I have a bit of an idea what time you're connecting from there. It's gonna lurk, Club Orgs. Alright. Thank you, Mixel. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting too sentimental. Let's go to the game. I'm sure that's what you tuned in here for. Let me go to the games and then let me turn off my music. Right. So yeah, today we'll do Archon quest. So let's do that. Let's go do the Archon quest. Hey, thank you for the bits. Thank you for. By the way, Ina, there is a text to speech for the bits. Kindly only use English for if you want to leave a message for the text to speech. So if you cheer with a bit, you could leave a little message there, and the text to speech would read it. Kindly make sure that you use safe language. Kindly don't put anything offensive, and kindly also avoid other languages that I won't be able to understand. All right. And thank you for the posture check. I needed that too. I was starting to slouch. Okay, let's go do the Archon quest.
Class is now in session.
Thank you for the bit, says B. And yes, class is indeed now in session. If I could just figure out where the Archon quest is. It's all the way up here, right? The missing village keepers. Okay.
The scenery is wonderful.
Wait until the next morning at 6 a.m. Alright. Let's do that. Next morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is such an early time to wake up, you know? What time do you usually wake up, chat? Yes, look at all the story quests. Indeed, right? I have not played. So, there is a story quest that I decided I would not play for as long as possible. Right, this one. Act 2 of Historia Antiqua. Isn't this is the story quest that would unlock Ajdaha, right? And because I've never had any reason to for the longest time, I'm already all the way in Sumeru. I've never had a reason to. I decided, you know what? Just for fun, just for the laughs, I am not going to play this for as long as I can possibly not play it, you know? Like, if the game eventually requires me to play it, maybe Act 3 comes out, then sure, I'll play it. But for as long as I can, I'll delay playing this. So by the time I fight against Ajdaha, Ajdaha is totally outmatched already by any of the other world bosses. No big particular reason. I just kind of don't want to play it anymore. Wake up at 5:30 because of your dog, and then at 10 a.m. again afterwards. So you like fall asleep again because your dog wakes you up early, and then you sleep again and wake up at 10. I wake up at 7-ish usually, but I woke up at 6 today. Oh, because your chest hurt and you fell asleep again, woke up at 8? What happened? What happened? Why did your chest hurt? I hope you're okay. Hope things are okay. Today I actually woke up at like 7. I woke up at 7. But because I was kind of exhausted still from the After Dark stream yesterday, I fell asleep again. And I'm like, okay, let's relax a little bit. I don't have any morning engagements or responsibilities. So I also fell asleep again. We're all brothers here.
Hey, Dia!
Dia! We meet again. Wake up really nervous. I see. Okay. Set this to auto so we can keep watching. I did say set to auto so we can keep watching, and then all of a sudden there's a text requirement.
Simon's been wondering.
Well, as long as you're sure you're fine, you may wanna have it checked
We've known
at
each
least,
other
or
for
maybe
some time
see
now.
a specialist
She's
for
a
it.
pretty interesting person.
I'm just worried for
Even
you.
though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Maybe an anxiety thing,
Oh,
perhaps?
Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to
One
be as
thing I
dedicated as
realized,
she is,
chat.
and shoulder that kind of
Yeah.
responsibility.
Of course.
Us
You're
mercs,
one
on
of
the
the
other
mods
hand,
here, and plus
we
you're a
pretty
friend,
much live
so
from one day to the
just making
next.
sure you're doing okay.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really?
After all, who would
Thanks
take
for
care
that.
of ourselves other than each other, no?
Oh,
Oh, Sino's here too.
and he's pretty early too.
And one thing I realized,
Yes.
chat,
was here
after
yesterday
playing
to
different
help out a
games
little.
with voiceovers like Genshin or Valorant,
Doing what?
I have a tendency
Sharing some
to, and you know
interrogation
this,
techniques.
you know this. I have a tendency to
You mean
copy
you taught
the
Candace
last
some more
like statement or
methods?
strong phrase that
Right.
whatever character says.
Come on in, everyone.
Creeped out my friends yesterday because I
Come
was
on.
playing
Let's
Valorant,
go
right?
inside.
And then the chamber did his usual you know the chamber line, if you want to play let's play or something like that, and then he said something else
Time to go.
after, and then I decided to, I don't know, for whatever reason my mind just went, okay, copy this, say it also, and then my friend was like, are you okay, sensei? And I realized it's a tendency that I do. Hey, hello Panda. Not today, Panda, but at 200 students, one whole stream of that. Hey, Candice.
Where? Whoa, you
Oh,
look furious.
Furious Candice.
Do I?
I left the volume on and played Aram. Ooh,
What gave
okay.
it away? Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust.
And I was
Cover
like,
up your eyes, and it'll
who's
still
shot calling
show
me?
itself
Wait,
in
what
the
is
corners
this?
of your mouth.
Is this
Perhaps
a
I need
Panda
to work
stream?
on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes.
Candice
yes,
is
Please.
Candice is so
don't beat us
beautiful, you know.
anymore.
I like Candice a lot.
We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught
It's
her well.
probably the hairstyle. I don't know.
You fear death yourselves, yet you
It's
do not hesitate to
also
place
probably
the
the
lives of
colors. I
others
really
at
like her
risk.
colors.
The absurdity is
Why
mind-boggling.
did I put Candice in the
The
tier
ones
list?
you call mad
don't remember.
scholars are known
should
to
open the
us
tier
as
list and
the
check.
village keepers. They are
The
vital
village
members of our
keepers.
community,
They're vital
and
members of
some
our
even
community.
count them as family.
Oh,
You come here to
You come
my
here
village,
to
and
my
you treat my
village.
people as nothing
Ah.
more than stepping stones
Ooh.
towards your goal.
go Candice. Go
Tell
Candice.
me, what would you do to you in
Why
my
did I put
position?
Candice in my tier list? Let me check.
Mercy.
Ah,
Please,
Candice is
have
S
mercy.
tier. Ah, deserve.
You've made your bed.
Deserve.
We may both be desert dwellers.
Right? It's soothing,
There's
but also
one thing that
when
I
she puts her
understand
foot
better than
down,
you.
when she puts
The
her foot down,
resurrection
you
of the
know
Scarlet King will
you don't want to
only
mess with
result in war.
Candice.
And war serves
S
no
noises
one.
sound sabog.
The
Let
people
me
of our
try to
village
hear.
care little about which god is in power.
Ah,
Life may be tough and
the
tiring,
hisses.
but we wish
It's
to
probably a
preserve
mic
our
thing,
way
yeah.
of life.
But it could be a voice
A war
thing
would
too. But you can
cause
only
us
do
to
so much.
lose all that we have, and that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're
Yeah.
sorry.
I said
I'll tell you
before. I
everything
wonder
know.
if
Please, just
I wonder
let
if
us
the
go.
recordings for Genshin's English
I'm
voiceover
listening.
was done during lockdowns, and
You might not
therefore
believe this,
the
but
voice
it wasn't us
artists
who came
can't
up with
go
this
to
idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern.
a actual
That's how we
studio
ended up hearing
where
about
everyone
the
is
Scarlet
in.
King's resurrection. Some mystery
maybe
man
they were
told us
doing
that
the
mad
recordings at
scholars
home.
will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives,
I
and we
see,
can get
I see.
anything we wish for.
I wonder if
They're called
Candice's
village
VA is like
keepers.
that.
Slip up again, and you'll regret
That's why
it.
the S's aren't so.
Yes, sorry.
like,
It was all that
controlled, I
mystery man's
suppose?
doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In
For
return,
Tainari,
he said he'll help
it's a
facilitate the
Tainari as opposed to
resurrection
Tainari.
process.
He lives far from the studio, so they just made him record remotely. Yeah. That's a thing that it's a thing that I just discovered. Voiceover actors or voice actors actually do over the pandemic. Like they cannot stop working, so some of them just made like home setups. At first it was like makeshift, you know. I'm following this channel that does makeshift studio setups using like towels as voice dampeners or echo dampeners and stuff like that. And then I imagine once these voice actors become more comfortable working from home and think that, hey, maybe I don't actually need to go to a recording studio, they just invested in their own home setups. But of course, sometimes home setups could only go so far. Like there are things in studio setups that's like different. For example, audio treatment and the microphone itself, the filters you put on the microphones, the settings as well. You might need a sound engineer, like not because it's your voice, I'm not undermining their talents, of course. I'm sure they're very talented, but not because it's your voice, automatically you know the perfect settings for your audio interface, how to balance your highs, your mids, your lows, all the bandwidth, etc. So I'm sure, no, not I'm sure, maybe most likely, you can really only go so far with like a home setup. Maybe that's why the S's are harsh. The hiss sounds are kind of harsh for Candice. But yeah, other than that, I really also like Candice's voice. It's both soothing when it needs to be soothing, but it's also like fierce when it needs to be fierce. And I like that. I really like that.
I'm not sure.
That's one.
These are the criminals, right? Or the people who tried
One
to ambush the
Strike. You get a total of 3.
and then you
Then
die by my hand.
You die by my hand.
By my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
All him? 2.
2.
Sino knows if they're lying?
He
That's
got
cool.
us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense.
Right?
We
Yeah,
take
she
them
is
to
just a nice
junction
older
outside the
sister
village.
type.
Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
Oh, love the framing of that shot.
Please,
That's
I'm telling
amazing.
the truth, I swear.
Please step on
Just
me,
ask
Sino.
them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth.
Sino's voice is
Traveler,
also
go
cool.
on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his
Told
name
you his
right
name
away.
right away.
I'm not risking
Not
another
risking
beating
another
to keep his
beating.
secrets. No way.
Me too, please. Oh no.
That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
Diyan na lang,
I
diyan na lang.
believe I may know what's going on.
It's Uncle
Uncle
Ampu.
Anpu? What do you mean?
Hello, Uncle Ampu. Oh, what the heck? Sino, what did you do? Oh, knocked them out.
Smooth.
Alright,
Okay,
alright. Thank you for
speak.
lurking, says B.
If my
Thank you for joining the stream
suspicions are
today.
correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Resort to violence.
Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that
Oh my
this
God, my
secretive
audio is
character
cutting off
shares
again.
the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right in. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back.
The scarabs
gonna
have
let that happen.
returned.
Not the academia again.
I kind of hope that our conquests would eventually redeem the academia. Like, I hope they're not like the totally evil organization. Like, that's their only purpose, is to be the villain in the story. I kind of want there to be a little bit more nuance to the academia, because hey, it's a big organization. Maybe the top brass are like villainous, but I'm sure there are people working in the academia who has good intentions. Maybe this is just me being biased, because I'm also technically a part of a real world academia. I'm a teacher after all.
Just as I thought.
Misinformation campaign. Oh,
But what could they want with the village keepers?
technically Sino and Al are part of that. That's true. I
People
hope there's
are
a
nothing
redemption
but
arc for
tools
the
in eyes of
academia
the
institution,
academia.
not like the
A change in their
Academia top
plans
brass,
likely
you know?
means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
exploit the scholars.
Regardless.
Not gonna say anything.
Our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right.
Alright.
Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Isak.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Time to go.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it.
Ooh.
Candace, I'll let
Okay,
you
finally
deal with the
we're
radicals.
getting back into the
Leave
thick
everything
of things.
outside the village to us.
All right.
We're not
Let's
gonna go
meet
with
back here
Candace
once
though.
everyone's ready.
Aww. Okay. What do we do? Okay, so now we cry from the Eleazar Hospital. Leave the village chief's house. Alright, can I talk to the people here?
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
Dia! Dia, let me talk to you.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes.
Yes.
I'd look for them myself if I could.
I could.
As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the
Are
opposite.
they like equally as
Mercs
tall,
are stray
or is
dogs,
Candice
wherever they go.
like ever so slightly taller?
Dia,
I think they're
don't
equally
say
as
that.
tall.
You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks.
Let you know when I feel like. Wait, what happened? Why did I cancel? Double clicking
You look
cancels the
worried.
text.
Yes.
Oh, I just clicked
You have a
quickly
strong
enough.
sense
Okay.
of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite.
Dia, don't say that.
Okay, one last. I just want to
Thanks.
hear the
I'll let you know
the
when I
statement
feel
in
like
full.
joining.
Okay, there you go. It just ends anyway. All right. Who else? Anpu? I talk to Anpu.
I just hope everyone's all right.
All right. Okay. Anyone else I need to talk to here? Anything else I might miss? Nothing. All right, let's go out. Leave the village chief's house. Oh, it's Al.
Let's get some
Hey.
food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
Well,
I'm still reading a book.
as you can see,
Did
I
he
am
bring his own
merely
book?
sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're
And now
suddenly,
you're suddenly
sitting here
sitting here
musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
He's not gonna answer. Nope. No answer. Nope. Just gonna ignore. This is still on auto, so this is still playing. This is literally how long you have to wait. Like canonically.
Hey, what's with the silence?
Men who make
You
reading a
never
book hotter
think
my
things
type.
through
Oh,
before
I
asking
see.
questions.
Then yeah.
I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Glasses should amplify that
Paimon's so
aesthetic,
mad.
no?
Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname.
Name.
Um,
While wearing green.
Paimon's got nothing.
Have them wear glasses
There's
too,
just
right?
nothing super
Make it
obvious
perfect.
to pick with this guy. It makes him so
A
hard.
lot, man.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Yep. We're not gonna
Yep.
find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Elsewhere. Okay, let's see how long this silence will be. I'm not clicking. I'm just letting this cutscene play out. Wow, this is an extended silence.
Silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
With him, sign up.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk.
Paimon, wow.
While you were
Fierce.
investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Okay, and what's your work?
Doesn't believe
What did you do?
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
Technically, that's true.
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
What is this information then? Sino's unimpressed, just standing
Right here in
there.
the village?
Correct.
Okay.
What did you learn?
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that,
To
you
someone.
need to understand where she's coming from.
Who is
What
this?
does that mean?
Who is this person?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing?
Hmm.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell
Doesn't
us?
trust anyone. Has a fancy headphone thing on
Some
his
of them
head.
lied to
I
us?
like it.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns.
That is true.
They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information.
That's a powerful message right there. That's true.
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
He has the ability to like consider other implications, you know?
Eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Sino is very direct.
It's quite obvious that she's
considers
intimidated by
other
Sino's
factors,
authority
other
and
implications,
strength.
no?
Right.
It's probably
You were asking about
because Sino's
the
always
mad
had
scholars.
like this authority. So that's
She
what
corrected
he
herself
is more familiar with.
because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards
But
the village
Hytham, being
keepers,
more of a
she could
scholar, is
easily
probably
make
more
herself the
accustomed to
radicals'
like
next target.
analyzing a lot of data
I
and
think
making
it's been
sure
a few days
all
since I last
bases
saw
are
them.
covered. It's
I
cool.
usually go
I
to
like
bed
the
pretty
contrast.
early, so
It's
I'm
going
not
back
too
to
familiar with
the
what goes on at night.
Kaya Diluk
Remember,
thing,
she made a
character
point
thing,
of denying her
character
involvement in
counterpoints,
anything
you know?
that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she
That's
risks
it.
drawing unwanted
Exactly.
attention to herself.
Uh-huh.
As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's
And
best
that's a
if I
very
stay out of
logical
this.
conclusion, Sino.
We're on it.
We're on it. Alright. We now look for this other person. Did we miss any? Okay, no NPCs left there. Look for the person. Look for the lady. Oh, we get to enter the door. Enter the house. Or just knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
I brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Wow.
What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Okay, let's
Is it
go.
really that simple?
Sometimes it's really just
May I call you
talking to them, you know,
Traveler?
so you could earn their trust.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
I mean,
Why is that?
yeah.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Shawnee is very, like, pragmatic. I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any
Is that how
one
you pronounce
nation.
that? Weary? Weary?
But even so,
Wary?
we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in.
No, we thought it was pronounced
We have
Wari.
friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Okay. Nice, we gained her
I
trust.
want to trust you.
Uh-huh.
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Oh.
Hatham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that I'm...
Oh shoot, sorry. My capture is going bonkers again.
Desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe
I firmly believe Shani immediately trusted Al because he's hot.
I don't belong to either side.
Oh no! Don't be so easily swayed, Chloe.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people.
I pretended not to hear
or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation. And I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone.
Cute.
Until now.
The cats are there in the corner, so cute. Oh, I love the music too. Do you hear that? That music is so good.
Alright. I'll tell you what I told
Music direction, as always, however, is on point.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most.
Ooh.
Sometimes I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Paimon, they're not ghosts.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying.
Well, to be fair, Paimon has precedence now. We've been to Enkanomiya. We have actually seen ghosts in Enkanomiya and in the
used to be louder and
southernmost islands of Inazuma.
But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts.
Except for an old hospital. I've been there. I saw that old hospital.
Not far from the village.
I
think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
I've been there once though. I've actually kind of checked that location already in search for more scarabs and red crests. But I think we could explore it some more. There are enemies here too. I'm gonna change my party. Change it to the power team so in case we end up having to fight people. Change to my usual party. I suppose maybe the Hyper Bloom team would be fun. I'll do the Hyper Bloom team today. And since Yelan is here, I could use Yelan for mobility. Hey yo, Dar al-Shifa. Enemies. Oh look, I have so much unlocked stuff here. Ooh.
Monsters, watch out!
Oh shoot. Sorry about that. My capture is going bonkers again.
Busted.
Busted.
Things are about to get dicey.
Enemy reinforcements? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hyper Bloom, let's go.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
Wait. Aw. I was gonna do the totems thing.
Or monsters taller than buildings
dropping out of the sky?
Or,
what?
you know, something like that.
What are you saying, Paimon? Paimon, what are you saying?
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
A game too. Okay, so it's Hytham will unlock like one of the... Oh, Hytham is Dendro. That's so cute. The little slimes trapped in the explosive barrels. Thank you,
Let's go in and take a look.
Yeah. Wait, that's it? We're not even gonna go inside? Okay, good. No, we're not even gonna go inside. Please be on my team so you can unlock everything else too. Oh no.
We haven't found Spot. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience.
Chat's getting
Shawnee
thirsty
says she
again
only
for
hears the
high
crying
thumb.
at night.
But
We have
what's
time
new?
to burn. Until then.
Until then what? Taking a break?
And just like that,
It's done again.
down.
Hey, thank you for the hydrate.
Wait, he even brought a book to read?
That's the
What are you
scene,
reading?
okay.
Let Paimon see.
Was this the overworld
Okay,
thing that was
sure.
removed, Chloe?
Huh?
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion.
Position,
It's the
which is
positional
the
propensity
propensity
of an entity in natural motion.
entity in natural motion.
Whoa, what are you reading,
In
High Thumb?
contrast with an object
In
in
forced motion.
motion.
Ooh.
When free from external influences,
Every entity displays a tendency to follow its natural
displays the
trajectory.
tendency to follow its natural
Interesting.
trajectory.
Is this the physics of...
So,
Paimon is reading
got
along with
that?
High Thumb.
Oh, Paimon gives up.
It's
It's
inertia, yeah,
convenient,
but is this
yeah.
the physics laws of Tevat?
How is he so relaxed? Look at him.
Is it just really inertia?
In a creepy
Maybe I
place like
misunderstood. You should read. You should read more.
this.
It's
Your
Tevat
Tibetan
Tribal Guide.
travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Oh! So High Thumb is gonna read that book for hours and hours. Alright, I respect that.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Okay. What? Yeah, what is that
What was
sound?
that sound?
there it is.
There it is. There is what?
It's coming from that
What's
direction.
coming from that direction? What is this? What is happening?
Is the
It's like a
sound
party?
coming from here? Huh.
Oh no, they're
Paimon's
like...
not seeing anything.
Are they like dogs? What the? Oh no, it's a man
It's
crying.
from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
It's like creepy crying noises.
Something is off about the interior here.
Wasn't that obviously a trapdoor? Was kind of obviously a trapdoor, Paimon. Oh, I like
As
these
I thought,
separator things.
There's a hidden structure.
Like every region would have their own thing like this, right? I like this. It's like sand falling. That's so cool.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here.
Move me too,
Let's keep
please. Oh
exploring.
no. Oh, wanted to take a look at the desert themed like partitions. They look really cool. Look. That's really cool. I like that. That's like falling sand, but also kind of like falling like stars almost. That looks really cool. Wow. Oh, I need an ancient key to unlock this cabinet. Interesting. Will I be able to find an ancient key somewhere here? I bet I might be able to find an ancient key if I pay attention. Ancient key, where might you be? No, that's tomato and wheat. Why are there... Can I just shoot these two so they won't bother me later? Alright, good. Just in case. There was a structure up here a while ago. Oh my god. The lip of the building makes it... Okay, there you go. Difficult to climb. Oh, enemies.
Game's up. It's over.
Spring force!
Get with me.
Okay, easy. Will this be triggered by my... Yeah, okay, it did trigger it. Cool. Okay, where do we go next? Oh, Dendroculus. I have to get this. And then mark on my map. Do I have pins? I should have pins. I deleted a few of my existing pins because of the Dendroculus. I have like 5 pins left. Ugh, I'm running out of pins. You can destroy the ground. This one? Oh, whoa! That was a surprise. This is an achievement? Really? I didn't get an achievement though. What achievement? Oh, there's a scarab here too. I should get the scarab at least. Like, my Cyno is already 80 of 80, but you know, in case I want to level him up further. Ooh, another breakable wall. Nice. Oh, more scarabs. It's like a good place to farm scarabs. Oh, it's a long tunnel. I see. Would be fun though. I mean, I did say the most fun thing about Genshin for me is the exploration, so bam. Chunks. Ores. Oh. Look at the carving on the wall. It has lore. Carving on the wall. There is carving on... Oh, this one? Wait, there's nothing though. Chloe, there's nothing here. What do you mean look at the carving on the wall? Is that not it? Or something else maybe? Like several. That's 2. That's 6. There's more? I don't see any other carvings. Ah, the next ones. Okay. Here you mean? I have been here though. I don't remember why, but I've been here. Try this on first. Ow! Stop! I'm trying to do hyper bloom reactions. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Are these scorpions gonna bother me? No, they're probably just gonna chill there. I told you, yeah, it is. It's fine. It's all good.
All right, this'll do.
It's all good. There's lore here. You say, what is this? What is this combat thing? Oh, that guy. Come here. Recharge my energy on this guy. Oh, it died. Oh, okay. Combat over then. I wanna get these ores, but I don't have a way to pop them. Shinobu will take too long to pop these ores. Yeah. Oh well. Just gonna leave that there. Scorpions. Ooh, is this the carving you're saying? Scorpions chilling in the desert, right? First Hakim, then Avin, then Arbaz. They left dissolving into the yellow sand, leaving me here just to suffer. But my broken mind and body can bear no more. Oh God, protector of the desert, people mightier than the sandstorm, more glorious than the sun, I beg you, put an end to this trial. Free me, I beg you, from the scalpel of the wicked doctor, from the potions that make me hurt all over. Let me return to the fields of my home, I beg you, please. They're kind of cute when they're just like balled up like that and not bothering you, honestly. When they start bothering you, that's when they become not adorable. I just said not to stop bothering me. Come on. I don't want to kill you. You're kind of cute when you're like balled up like that. Why do they give raw meat though? Why don't we record something for... Alright. Thank you for hanging out, Chloe. Oh. There you go. Oh, another scorpion. Tunnels. More tunnels. Toneru. Is there one more scorpion? Really? So many of you. I don't want to waste my ult on this scorpion. Okay, there you go. Eliminated. Ah! What the heck? More here? What is happening? There's so many of them.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I'm gonna use my ult.
About to get dicey.
Things are about to get dicey. Hyper bloom. Hit him with hyper bloom. There you go. Nice. Chest.
It's all
What
yours.
tunnel is this? Is this supposedly like where the experiment subjects like hid under? Cool. Radish. Ah, I just want to investigate. Stop climbing it, Shinobu. I just want to open the nut chest. You'll see later when you go to the hospital. I see. Okay. Is there anything else here I might have missed? Let's check. Nothing here, I suppose. I'm gonna go back out now. Back out whence I came. Wait, where is it? Here. Oh, I got confused there for a bit.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Then down there, right? There's another passage. Let's get to that. Will this break? Nah, too far. And then more of these enemies. It's okay.
Quietly now.
Boom! Hyper blue. Get out of here. Enemies still? Yeah, more enemies. At least we're getting chests. That's okay. Try this on for size.
Our bond is strong.
Bond is strong. Okay.
Alright.
What is here? Oh, another one. Another one of those wall carvings. Okay, let's see what this says. God punished me. I should have died. But now I'm hiding in this hole like a lizard. Living like a lizard. That evil doctor has forgotten me, and so has God. Wait, in the pit that was dug, and the end will come, just as he will eventually return with his 7 glorious apostles. When that time comes, there will be no more suffering. Hakim and Avin will return to their beloved Aru village, and little Arbaz will have all the sweets he wants. And I, Dune's sumpter beasts, home. Will Mom and Dad be there waiting for me when the end comes? They are still healthy, so they should be in the fields. They shouldn't. I don't want to die. Are you still listening? King of all children of the sand? We have been punished with Elazar because we were lazy and wasted the precious fields God gave us. I accept this. Is this a breakable wall too? It is. Wait, no, it's not. What? Is it not? It is, right? There it is.
Busted.
Scorpions. Ah! I got stuck again. Thought they fixed that already. Although to be fair, that was like a tall little like dent on the floor, so common chests.
Every little bit counts.
Exactly, every little bit counts. There is another Dendroculus somewhere here. I have to find that. Where is it though? Is it up there? Have I fully explored this area now, or is there more to explore? I think I've been here, so I'm walking the wrong way. I should be walking further in this direction. Alright, let's go. Oh no, my fan ran out of battery. After this quick tunnel thing, I'm gonna take like 2 minutes. I'm gonna refill my water and also turn on air conditioning. It's a hot day today. Ooh. Isn't it a hot day today, chat? It's kind of hot today. Wait, this was what I read a while ago, right? This is not... Oh, it's different. God, if you're still willing to accept this unworthy believer, Abaz, as your own, please show yourself to me. Speak to me once more. I do not want to dissolve into the yellow sands. Not yet. It's raining. Is it raining? It is raining. Well, I think it's about to rain. It's not yet raining. It's about to rain. It's Al's fault. Today's a good time for rain. Wait, where have I already been? Wait, I'm kind of lost. So this is where the thing was a while ago. Just making sure I have everything. So okay, it is all the way up here I have to go to, right? I'm not lost, I don't think. But there is another breakable wall here, which leads me to this area, which is a fight against... Well, I don't have to fight these scorpions. I can just run past them. More scorpions and another breakable wall. I'm gonna break this wall. Oh, another... Shinobu, why did you attack this... Come on, dude. Why did you attack this scorpion? The funky targeting of Genshin, right? So a while ago, when I was doing my commissions, I got the... Oops, okay. Open the thing. Nice little cutscene there. Wait, I still want to read the thing on the wall. Come back. Come back. I'm gonna read the little thing on the wall. Where are we though? What the heck? How far have we traveled? There's a pickaxe there too. Let me read this thing first. Also, I was saying, right? This morning while I was doing my dailies, my commissions essentially, I got one of the mushroom popping things, the whack-a-mole mushroom thingies, you know? Yeah, I will. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to this thing first. I'm gonna talk to this thing first, and then I'm gonna not talk to this thing. What am I saying? I'm gonna read this thing first, and I'm gonna quote-unquote talk to the pickaxe. But anyway, yeah, I was doing dailies this morning, and I had the mushroom thing. You know, the mushroom thing where you have to do whack-a-mole. And I decided, you know what? I've been doing this with a bow user. Let's try doing this with a sword user, just to be different today. On the way to the whack-a-mole thing, I got the aggro of one of the eremites. So one of them followed me. And I'm like, I'm on my last mushroom already. I'm like 4 out of 5 and I'm almost done. But because the mushroom was like beside an eremite and I stood in between them, Kazuha decided to just attack the eremite instead, so I missed the last mushroom. I still had enough time, so I had time to like hit another mushroom, but that was kind of annoying. Afterwards, I took care of the eremite. Let's read this. God forgives all. Is that it? Just God forgives all? Okay, interesting.
Stand with me.
Time to talk to the pickaxe. This one, right? Severely eroded hoe. Oh no, it's an eroded hoe. A farming tool appears in a wasteland like this is quite a surprise. Other than serious erosion, the handle of the hoe is covered in mud. It seems unusable. Oh, that's the... Oh! Can I nerd out for a moment again? I know nobody redeemed the 3-minute lecture, but I can nerd out for a moment again because I love stories told like this. One of my favorite things in any game is stories relatively shown but not told. Like, I know you will redeem it now. No need. This is a free lecture. So I know we had like these wall things where when you read it, you get some exposition. But I love mechanics where it works really well with the narrative and the story that it's trying to tell. So in this case, you're trying to tell the story of somebody trying to escape these mines of some sort. These underground tunnels. And so all this time, all of the things I've been doing was like cracking walls, breaking walls, which is like making me experience what the guy must have experienced trying to escape. And then at the very, very end, you show me a prop, a tool, a something that's like related to the story. And then you give me an achievement to in the end. Masterful work. I love stories told like this. I love stories told like this where you just have to fill in the gaps. It's cool, right? Like, it's not even part of the main thing. That's another thing. This is not even part of the main Archon quest. It's just a side thing that you could do. So cool. Yeah, thank you for that, actually. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that I could smash that rock in Dar al-Shifa. So cool. That's really cool. Can you give me a second now, chat? I'm just going to get something from the fridge, refill my water. I'm gonna hydrate and refill my water and then turn on air conditioning because it's super hot. Maybe not hot. Maybe more humid than hot. Ugh. Give me like 2 minutes, chat. Just 2 minutes. I am sad, chat. I am kind of sad. Not super sad, I'm just a little sad. I checked my fridge, hoping that I'd still have at least one more bottle of watermelon juice, but apparently I don't have any more. No watermelon juice. That's okay.
Take it easy.
Mood, you're also kinda sad? Extremely hot days make people sad, no? As opposed to the extremely hot man that makes people happy. Wait, what?
Quietly now.
Hey, the Eremites agree. They said sounds good to me, so. I don't know why I decided to fight these guys. There's literally no reason. Thought I'm gonna get something. Just a few potatoes and carrots. Alright. Breach. Not gonna lie, Al-Haytham is kinda cool. And Dendro, so depending on if he's a good Dendro applicator, I might consider. If he's gonna be a playable character, I might consider. Where are you even walking, you Eremite?
Gotcha.
Nowhere, I'm fighting you! Where do you think I'm going? I'm going nowhere, I'm fighting you! See, now you eat like 27,000 points of damage. If Hytham is a good Dendro applicator, I might consider. I need more Dendro applicators. Did I already mark this spot? Yeah, I did. One more here. One more. I have to find the last. Oh, no, not really find. I just have to go to the last one, huh? I love a smart, white-haired man who reads a book at random times. Oh. So that's your type, huh? White-haired man who reads book at random times. So like
Busted.
grandpa or something, like sitting beside, I don't know, why am I envisioning a grandpa sitting beside their shop reading a book to pass the time. Amen, Kakashi. Oh, okay. They really did him dirty, huh, Kakashi? Like a lot of it's an injustice, right? Like how when people rank the Hokages of rank the Hokages. So we say Hokages of Konoha, but you only get Hokages in Konoha. When they rank the Hokages, Kakashi is like almost always near the bottom, and I'm like, that's kind of an injustice. At his peak, Kakashi was like going toe to toe with Kaguya or something almost, right? I'm not super sure. I think it was Kaguya, right? Or at least he went toe to toe with like the likes of Madara, the likes of what's the name of his friend who turned evil but also turned friend again towards the end? What's the name of that guy? The one where he got his Sharingan from? And he had like a Susanoo of Obito, there we go. Susanoo of almost the same level as Sasuke, right? Like it's a complete not Susanoo, what am I saying? Not Susanoo. What's the name of that? The robot thing? the shroud thing? The avatar? It's not Susanoo, right? Susanoo is the flames, the black flames. Is it the Susanoo? What's the black flame? Amaterasu. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has the same level. Perfect Susanoo. There we go. Yeah, the perfect Susanoo as like, yeah, as Sasuke almost. Better than Sasuke's at that time. Yeah, right? So, I mean, I guess people justify that, hey, all of these powers were technically not his, that the Sharingan was not his, it was Obito's, but come on. If you're gonna say that, then don't factor Kurama when you rank Naruto, for example, because technically, although, I mean, it was sort of retconned, right? And then don't get me started on people saying he's a shit Hokage who didn't do anything. Not because it wasn't told in the story, doesn't mean he didn't do anything. I would imagine, like, right, like, maybe he did the least fighting on screen compared to the other Hokages, but he had to put up with a lot of, like, admin stuff. Do you know how difficult admin stuff is? Do you know how difficult it is to navigate paperwork? He did a lot of that, right? He did a lot of that. Wasn't Kakashi like the Hokage that sort of ran Konoha before Naruto was able to officially take on the mantle? So he had to do a lot of paperwork there. He had to do a lot of admin work, like restoring peace and all, you know? Unfair to think that he's weak because he didn't quote-unquote do anything. He's the one who bought Konoha to technology. Yeah, exactly. That too. Like, you know how difficult it is to deal with that? You know how difficult it is? Look, even the story of Boruto, right? Even the sorry, I'm going off on Naruto and Boruto. Even the story of Boruto shows you how difficult that task is. People credit Naruto kasi yun na nakita nila. It's a reflection of a certain way governance is held in a certain country I would not name. But no, like what I'm trying to say is, even in Boruto, you see how difficult this management of stuff is. Like early on in Boruto, right? Like one of the... What's the name of that scientist guy whose face I always wanna punch? The square-faced scientist guy who made the fight against one of the Otsutsukis more complex than it actually is because he decided, it's my time, I'm gonna show the world that my science ninja gadget is going to be the best, whatever, and then he decided to throw like a bunch of jutsu at the guy who eats jutsu. You know this character, right? See, this is the result of mismanagement. To me at least, it's almost like the result of mismanagement. People won't be like this if you know, human resources are managed properly. They wouldn't have to feel like they need to prove themselves, right? And when did this happen? This happened during Naruto's time as Hokage, so I don't know. This didn't happen during Kakashi's time. I'm sure Kakashi quelled all of these issues effectively, efficiently. That's why we never hear of them. The thing is, chat, the best administrators are often unheralded and unheard of because during their time, things are relatively calm. Nothing like of note, no conflicts of note would happen because they're able to handle it quickly, right? It's relatively quiet, and yeah, there will be achievements and that's great, but people tend to gravitate towards disasters and who solved quote-unquote said disasters. So the really good administrators are often unheralded because during their time no disasters would happen, and I would imagine it's because of them, because of their ability to manage stuff, you know? Like, sure, natural disasters can't really avoid those. You just have to manage them. But even then, right? Even then, I don't know, man. I just think Kakashi is an underrated Hokage. Super underrated Hokage. And don't get me started on Sakura as well. To be fair, his time was technically a disaster since it's post-war. Yeah, and that also speaks to how well he managed the situation. Maybe it's just because the writers didn't want to write a quote-unquote boring story of like Konoha rising back from war, but like just look at the effect. Time of Boruto, how nice Konoha looks like now. How technologically advanced it is. Just look at the fruits. Don't look at the problems, look at the results. Look at the fruits. Patient Abaz, male, 23 years old, mold on the left side of forehead and left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. This patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up, stay positive. All beings under the watchful eye of the divines, don't ever give up. Their film has been rendered unreadable by the weathering. Looks like I joined at the right time, Red Bandit PH. We're discussing how much Kakashi is such an underrated Hokage. Are you also a Kakashi appreciator? I was also thinking, I don't know why. Okay, sorry, another diversion. Apologies, but this is what happens on my streams. You should be used to this by now. The other day, I don't know why, but I was thinking about oh yeah, I remember now. I remember the reason. This is kind of dumb. So often I would just browse through YouTube. What are they called? Shorts, YouTube shorts. They're like the TikToks but on YouTube. I don't use TikTok. TikTok is too, I don't know. It's kind of a cesspool there. Even YouTube shorts. But anyway, besides the point. I was browsing through YouTube shorts, and you know this trend where they have a randomizer and then there's a challenge, for example. So the one that I found was this guy was trying to assemble the perfect ninja to go against Kaguya, right? To go against Kaguya. And then there were criteria like eyes, intellect, chakra, speed, jutsu, and there was one more. I forgot the last. Anyway, and like he got Kakashi, and you know where he placed Kakashi? Like that's the first role he get. The first role he got was Kakashi, and when he saw Kakashi, he was like so disappointed, like Kakashi, and he couldn't think of where to put Kakashi. He puts Kakashi on eyes. Chat, he puts Kakashi on eyes. So like the eye jutsu. Or the, what do you call that? Dojutsu? He puts Kakashi on eyes. You have intellect, or you have jutsu, and you didn't put Kakashi in either of those. You decided to put him on eyes. Like eye jutsu. Right? You put him in everything except chakra, that's true. But also, not on eyes. I'm not saying that his eyes are weak or whatever. It is strong. He had the perfect Susanoo after all. But like, you could put him like on intellect. He's super smart and super strategic about things. You could put him on jutsu because he has like encyclopedia's worth of jutsu. But you decide to put him on eyes because what? He has a Sharingan. That's it. I will not weigh in on it because it has been years since I watched Naruto. But yeah, Kakashi. And I refuse to watch Boruto. Yeah, no problem. I decided to watch Boruto a little bit just to see what's happening there. Nah. I might give it a shot again. I'm the type of person who's often so willing to forgive series if they're gonna get better. I'm not going to be super adamant just because of a first impression. But so far, it's like, there's no reason, so I'm not gonna watch Boruto. But yeah, going back to the point, why would you put Kakashi on ice? And you know what happened? As a result, he ended up with... He was lucky. the dude was absolutely lucky. Because I think he got Hashirama twice. I'm like, okay, you're lucky you got Hashirama twice. I think he placed Hashirama on Chakra, which is correct. And also on speed somehow? Yeah, he put Hashirama on speed. And on intellect, he placed Ino. Because he randomized Ino. He placed it on intellect. And then I forgot who he placed in Jutsu. Someone else. And I'm like, what? What? Are you serious? I mean, understandably, right? You don't, in these challenges, you wouldn't know what will come next. So you just randomize first, and then you decide where to put, and then you randomize next. Then you decide again, then you randomize next, and you place, randomize, place, randomize, place, randomize, place, right? So that's how these challenges work. So you wouldn't know that you would have rolled an Ino later, or rolled Hashirama twice. You wouldn't know anything like this. But if he did not put, I think the last one was somebody with an Aijutsu. Like someone who has a proper Aijutsu. Like maybe a Hyuga or another Uchiha or something like that. If this guy did not put Kakashi on Dojutsu, on Ice, you could have put him on Intellect. Even if you put Ino on Jutsu, that would have already been enough to deal with. Like, I imagine Kakashi's Intellect plus Ino's body transfer technique. Game's over. Game is done. What else can you do there? Not true. Maybe like Kaguya or someone strong could break out of that. Whatever, right? But like, just that combination is formidable enough, I think. I don't know. I remember the drama where Naruto was not a good father to Boruto. I understood that, to be honest, because Naruto had no father. Well, he has the bad father rep because he doesn't come home or rarely does. That's also kind of half-baked to me, that conflict in Boruto. Like, if you want to use that as a central conflict to like to reference the fact that Naruto didn't have a dad, right? Like, go ham on that. Not do it half-baked. Like, it was resolved super early, and I kind of get it. Maybe they want to be realistic, but what's next? What's after that? Where's the tension gonna be at? Right? Like, to this day, you know, I have a theory, Red Bandit. I have a theory. They should have, instead of making Boruto, they should have just made an anime about Himawari instead. Himawari is the superior, interesting character from Boruto, at least for me, right? This will not get as many viewers, but I would imagine if done well, this might have exposed the lore of Naruto to a different demographic. Probably those who did not care initially for Naruto because it's such an action-packed anime, right? I could have made it Naruto previous generations. Could be, that's an interesting one too. But I'm thinking like Himawari as the central character of the sequel, and then make it like almost, like not exactly, but like Spy Family-esque. You know how Anya is like sometimes the center of the story sometimes in Spy Family? Make it like that, but it's Himawari. Like she's at the center, and then if you want to still do wars or whatever, make that the set piece, the ones happening in the background. But Himawari unintentionally solve these problems in a comedic but adorable fashion. I think Himawari could have pulled that off. Want to see Naruto's father in a great prequel to Naruto. That's true. That's another thing they could have done. They have a wealth of stories yet untold. Hi. Agree. Totally agree. So many things they could have taken the sequel or whatever, the next series, Naruto series, but they decided to take it in this direction. I heard it's becoming better, but like, if the big bad of the week is another Otsutsuki, it's always another Otsutsuki, you're one, diluting the power of the Otsutsuki because they're just being dealt with by Boruto and Naruto and whoever. And two, it would necessitate what they did with Naruto. They had to nerf him because he's the ultimate problem solver. He's like the Superman of that canon. And that would piss off a lot of people. right? Nerf both Naruto and Sasuke and also Kakashi and all of the stronger previous generation shinobi, because how can you tell a story if you have superhumans, supermen here referring to the fact that they're like Superman, almost Superman-esque. The thing that nailed the coffin was when Anitubers have either said they made Naruto weaker or they made everyone else also weaker. Exactly, they had to nerf them because they wanted the new generation to shine. Right? So this is why I think they really just wrote themselves into a corner trying to write a sequel to Naruto and make it literally the next generation down. They could have probably just made it several generations down the line, make an interesting future. Do you play Magic? Do you play Magic the Gathering, Red Bandit, or Chloe? I'm not sure if you play Magic, but if you do, or if you don't, you could check out Kamigawa Neon Dynasties. Kamigawa Neon, let me type that. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the set. Check it out. They could have done something like this where it's far into the future. Naruto's already dead. There's a new Hokage, new set of Kages. They could be descendants of Naruto. They could be descendants of Sasuke, for example. That would be pretty fun, actually. And then tell a story from there. At least you can now establish that the Hokages, the previous OP characters, have died. There's been several thousands of years already of peace, and so technology has overtaken jutsu. People don't seem to think that there is space for jutsu anymore. Jutsu users and jutsu schools have been shunned or like closed because people think they're promoting war, you know? And then boom, give us another Otsutsuki or something. Give us another super big bad. Maybe like an Otsutsuki boss, right? And then tell that story from there. That would have been more interesting, I think, than a direct like, okay, what happened in the immediate next generation. I don't know. That's just me. Sorry, I went on like a 30-minute rant, but yeah, I really did not like the direction they went with Boruto. Monday, minty bean soup. Tahin, lunch, curry shrimp, pani puri. Thursday, salad, biryani, fish with cream sauce, potato boat. Wednesday, shakshuka. Bean cake and lunch. Remaining sections are blank. Alright. Chat, is there anything I can get here? Contact the officials immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, blank. Wednesday, Amudi. Remaining sections are blank. I want Naruto anime where they talk about the other side, the enemies. That could have been cool too. Probably banking on everyone loving Naruto as a character. They could still do that. They could still do that in future Konoha. Like imagine like statues of Naruto in future Konoha, right? Revering him as like the last great Hokage. Imagine the stories you could tell of the current Hokage at that time, trying to live up to the standard of Naruto, for example. You could still reference Naruto. Yes, but he isn't there as a character. That's fine. His presence is still there, almost like as a looming like how do I what's a comparison here? Anyway, something like, yeah, Naruto in spirit. Yeah. Yeah, like Naruto's presence is still there, causing extra pressure on his successors. People are still revering him almost like a hero, almost like a god even, or something like that. Like thinking that just the mere presence of Naruto would save them. I don't know. I saw someone somehow relate Genshin's lore and Naruto story, like how you can find connection. There is. The tree, for example. What's the tree called? Irminsul? Kind of related to the Ten Tails. Oh, sorry, no, not that. The seed that's planted in every world to collect chakra, and it's gathered later. There's connections. When is Naruto whole is because I said I'll ask Kakashi. Yeah, there's that too. Need to be careful. Okay, let's approach him slowly.
Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Otto. Is this the guy who's been wailing the entire time? It's been here the entire time. Wait. Hey, Thumb. What are we waiting for? Your. Sounds like a Legend of Korra type of story. Yeah.
His eyes are unfocused.
He looks too young to be anyone's grandfather.
Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's
Razak, a senior of mine at the academia. Ah, why does he look young though?
Is he the kind that
Holds up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training.
No. And that's the problem.
No, and that's the
Razak
problem.
was never involved in any of those things.
He never trained in the forest,
let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken
this man sounds like a zombie apocalypse in
whatever
Genshin.
reason,
Elazar.
they
Yeah,
left Razak
it's essentially that, right?
Perhaps they simply
It's
didn't
a
have
zombie
time to come
disease,
back for him.
Elazar. Ooh.
There are drag marks
on the ground.
They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded
Ooh.
people?
Oh, the plot thickens.
That is one possibility.
People with Elazar?
It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh! We got another cutscene. Yeah. Why did that guy go mad again?
Now that you mention it,
I'm trying to remember. It's been like several weeks. Why did he go mad again? What was it that caused it?
Behind all of this.
Is it the?
It
is it
difficult to deduce the rationale.
The stone thing? The USB.
First,
the USB stone.
Academia spread a false rumor of the
the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Yep. Thank you for reminding me. It's been like several weeks. Already kind of forgot.
These rumors were all
that Divine Knowledge Capsule is still with Hytham, right?
Those based in
he has him keeps it somewhere.
Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends. This scheme has one further advantage to the academia.
I wish I can have like
all the risks and responsibilities are
1/5
offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers.
Spooky voice.
Life for the Desert Dwellers has been
my voice is
ever
as spooky
since the
as
Scarlet
Hytham's.
King's death all those years ago.
In between his chest or something.
Feelings of desperation are widespread.
At least you thought of in between his chest. I can't remember website has put the coming soon for already.
Exploit that for their own ends.
Already? No, I am not yet done. There's so much more to do, and there's another region coming out already. Which one will it be though? Fontaine? Is it Fontaine? I want it to be Fontaine. I hope it's Fontaine. Wait, no, new region 3.2. Like new region of Sumeru, or like a new region like Inazuma or Mondstadt or whatever.
But it is able to work wonders under
Hytham.
current circumstances.
I wasn't listening to you. What were you saying?
That makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory too.
An area of Sumeru. Okay. Good. I thought it was like totally new.
Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still
more content for me. Yes, agree. I'm gonna be exclusively a Genshin streamer then if this continues.
If you can't find someone,
not complaining or anything. I just kind of want to play other games on stream
that
too.
Makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource?
Like Valorant. I want to insert Valorant in my usual rotation.
One possibility is that
I had fun yesterday playing Valo, so check the website. I'll check it after this cutscene. Actually, I'll load it up now.
You mean, can't knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm
New
familiar with their projects.
New area.
Anyway,
no, the new area is
judging by
the desert.
Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps
the new area is still the desert.
His curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Fontaine is next according to the 10-year plan. Yeah, Fontaine is what I'm excited for. I love like steampunk stuff, and I heard Fontaine will be kind of steampunky. So I'm really hoping they top themselves again, because every new region, right, they managed to top themselves. Like Liyue was awesome, then Inazuma was like what, and then Sumeru was like what. So I hope Fontaine will be what, you know.
That's right.
That's
right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge.
Every single gadget.
What is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way
Tears of Themis teases every new region in Genshin. How does that work?
You're not even slightly interested
like
in
new characters in Tears of Themis teases new regions in Genshin. Is that how it works?
Of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share.
And also, Fontaine being based in France, I just like any region, but like steampunk.
If this is the direction of
how do you say that? Turn steampunk, I suppose.
May as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course.
Of course.
The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
I can't believe you just said typo in a book.
Didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for
Has either given us a teapot accessory like a robot or a gadget.
But no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru.
The SSR event. So last year's SSR was based on Egypt. So it was Sumeru.
Save every last person.
And then this year would be Europe because we're gonna get Fontaine next.
Sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
I just they're true to his personal motives.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're their weirdo.
You're probably right.
Hot weirdo, I suppose, but weirdo nonetheless.
I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset.
Uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a great way to think
I can't wait to get like the new characters in our character archives. I wanna see like their designs and like pick them apart and see details. You can't really tell from just like gameplay footage and stuff or leak footage and stuff. One of the reasons I have noticed that the NPCs are from Fontaine is because I read the dialogue where no one speaks. Yeah. I kind of remember this. Yeah.
Let's take him with us. We'll work out.
There was like one event, right, in Inazuma where you talk to a Fontaine toy maker. So the little toys you make, the little spiders or the little owls, I really like how those look. So that's why I'm super excited for Fontaine. Investigate. What's here? Oh, the ancient key. The one I could use to open the little cabinet. Nice. Hey. Anything else I might get from here? Blackened sugar bowl. Dusty tableware. It's Avwin. Okay. Let's go up. Let's head up and open that little table. I noticed that there are more people coming from Fontaine. A lot of the tourists, yeah, a lot of tourists from different regions are from Fontaine, no? That's true what you said there. That's cool. That's a cool observation, yeah. Treasure we find here. Shelves are full of thin books. You browse through them and find that they seem to be hospital documents. Oh, you shut the door and why did that? Okay. Special treasure? My treasure is better than this. Wait, what's it? Looks like it fell from over here. It leads us to treasure. Oh, patient name, Abbas. Gender, male. Occupation, farmer. Basic status at admission. Scabby skin at limb extremities. Multiple ulcers on the back, chest, and other bodily surfaces. Weakness of limbs and poor mobility observed. Mental faculties are coherent, though there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amaudi. Week 1 of hospitalization, new scabs at limb extremities and enlarged ulcers. The left arm seems unusable and is in pain. Mental faculties are coherent, though there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amaudi. Week 3 of hospitalization. The scabs are scale-like and have spread across the surface of the body. There is necrosis in multiple ulcers. The patient has fallen into a coma. Doctor in charge, Amaudi. Week 9 of hospitalization. The necrosis of the ulcers has been effectively kept under control and no new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. The patient is in a comatose state. Doctor in charge, blank. Week 15 of hospitalization. The wound from the replacement treatment has not healed, even after a long time. No new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. There is weakness in the limbs, and the patient cannot grasp items on their own. The patient is also experiencing fever and vomiting. Mental faculties are coherent, though fatigued. Poor sleep and unable to eat. Doctor in charge, blank. Week 21 of hospitalization. We have started to manage to keep the scabs on the body surface under control, and the new limbs' function has been restored. The patient is experiencing chronic coughing and is prone to fainting. Mental faculties are coherent and in a good state. Sleep quality and appetite are decent. Doctor in charge, blank. Ooh, whoa. But if I can remember, we have already met a person hailing from Natlan. We have we? Have we? Natlan is also another region. Whoa, another one. Okay, I'm gonna read through this. Hold on. Another region I'm super excited for is Natlan. Because Natlan is the Pyro region, right? Like where the Pyro Archon would be. And isn't the name of the Pyro Archon, what's the name of the Pyro Archon? It's the same name as Himiko, something Himiko, right? Himiko Murata, is it? From Honkai? Am I misremembering things? Hold on. Yeah, it is Himiko Murata from Honkai. I love that character. Yeah. Murata Himiko. I didn't play too much Honkai, so I was kind of semi-devastated when I heard that. Spoiler! But I'm sure a lot of people who play Honkai already knows about this. So Murata already died, supposedly, in Honkai. Like, she's already dead there. Vanessa was mentioned to be a Muratan on the manga. I see. Right. So I'm like super excited for, in fact, that Kapitan is already there. That's scary. Oh. Yeah, right, Himiko. So I'm super excited for Natlan and for the Pyro Archon. If it's gonna be anything similar to Murata from Honkai, I'm pretty sure I am pulling for her. But even if it's a him, if it is like hints of like Murata from Honkai, I might still consider. Pyro is one of my favorite. Pyro and Electro are my two favorite elements in Genshin. If you were there during the tier list, you would have seen, right? I have a bias for Pyro and Electro characters. Although kind of weird that my top 2 or top 3. The top 3 in my... This is just aesthetics tier list, but the top 3 is Electro, Hydro, Hydro. And then Geo, and then another Hydro. And then a Cryo. And then an Electro and Electro. And then only after that do we see the first Pyro, which is Diluc. But if you average it out, most of the Electro and Pyro characters are higher up the tier list. And most of the others are a bit lower. I believe Natlan was mentioned by a hot spring dude in Inazuma. Natlan is based in Latin America, and maybe the Philippines might get a reference. Nice! Nice. Hey, nice, nice. Okay. Let's read this. Diagnostic report. Treatment subject, Abbas. Gender, male occupation, farmer. Doctor in charge, blank. Status. After 20 weeks of treatment, specimen force, new skin, and new left arm have recovered well. No changes in appetite or sleep. Mental state fluctuates between the normal range. There have been multiple attempts to leave the care area. God's voice guides me is cited as motivation, and the specimen is believed to have delusional tendencies. Additionally, the God's voice described in the confession is possibly related to the resonant quake phenomenon present in the internal topographic structure of the dunes. It should be investigated to rule out ungovernable input interference. Increase supervision. Treatment protocol. The second phase of the trial is beginning to see results. The next phase, blank. I'm just gonna say blank. Objective, specimen force organs, blank. Following extensive examination, sample 3 is the best material for the third phase of the blank trial. For the implementation of blank, blank is required. Continuous vomiting and skin blank is a normal occurrence. Blank must be prepared beforehand for specimen 4 to maintain the circulation of blank. After completion of the basic blank operation, observe the subject for 1 week. If normal psychological activity observed in the organs, the rate of deterioration of surface scabs is reduced and limb function is restored. The next phase of the blank trial can commence. Physician's note. All specimens have one thing in common. Body elemental quantities. Quantities? We're at abnormally high. I don't want to read this anymore. It's just physician's notes. That's disturbing though. African cultures I see. Pacific Ring of Fire. That's interesting but also disturbing. Wow. So the guy was given a new arm and then started becoming crazy. Oh. That one is... Okay, so a while ago, I praised the type of storytelling we got from the tunnel thing. This one is the opposite. I'm not a fan of like not really an info dump, but like telling me the story through something that I would have to read through. Like maybe that's appealing to some, so I can see why they included it. But I feel like make us experience that, I suppose, more than just showing it to us. And you don't really need to use a cutscene for it, as we have seen in the tunnel mini story. I don't know. Again, it's just me. That's just my tastes, I suppose. Go back to the village chief's house and meet up with everybody else. Alright. Let's go back. I think I remember a character from Natlan. He's the one in the trailer. His name is Ian-san. Yeah, I remember this character too. I keep seeing this character from like tier lists or like lists of unreleased characters or something like that. His name kind of sounds like Insan or Insan, Ian-san. Interesting. I wonder if he's gonna be a small character or like a teenager type character. A Shota character. So he's gonna be a small, like one of the babies too.
We're back!
Yeah, we don't have a dude like child
You must be
character, no?
tired.
Except for child.
You should rest and take some water.
Take some water. Watermelons! Oh no, that's melons, not watermelons.
What's
melons.
the situation?
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
Oh, the Plot thickens. Water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate.
At one point in time, the abandoned Elazar Hospital served as the Academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Ooh.
Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail.
Why is that? The sight of the sends
We may have a mole in our midst.
I don't blame you, dude. We may have a mole in our midst.
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
We get to this plot point again. Who might it be?
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Are our friendship that shallow? Sino, are you the one?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Okay, what is it then?
Sino, you're the reason why they can
I put a tracker on Sino?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole.
Sino's the mole?
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one of all Hatham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital.
Sino isn't like any of us. What do you mean?
What are you trying to say?
Yes, I know.
Do you
I asked the same
remember
thing.
who you are, General Mahamatra?
What about it?
Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
Haitham plus
Simply
Sino is
put,
equal to Batman.
Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information.
Do you disagree, chat?
Knowing their modus
Haitham
operandi,
plus Sino
wouldn't you
equals
expect
Batman.
them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The Academia is monitoring me?
They're monitoring
It's not
you,
that
dude.
simple.
Ooh.
The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you.
Are you an
Every
SCP
so
or
often
something?
comes a Yagarbaha Day.
Yagarbaha
On this
Day?
day, the Academia enters new information with the Akasha through
There's the
knowledge
Batman.
capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
But isn't it true, right?
You're
Like,
saying that the
Haitham
Academia
has
entered my
like the
information
brains
into the
and
Akasha
deductive
too?
ability of
But
Batman.
what's the point in doing
Sino
that?
has the intimidation.
My actions aren't important
And both of them
enough to be
combined
added into
gives
the
you
Akasha.
fighting ability.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
Gosh, computation. Oh, what? Oh no.
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data.
I find this funny. As
When
someone
you
who like
depart,
works
the
with
route you would
computers
follow,
all the time
your
for my
destination.
other work.
It knew all of
This is funny to me. Algorithms that
predicted
predict the
my
movement
every
of
move.
Sino specifically.
The Academia has been watching.
It's not
you longer
outside the
than you
realm
think.
of reality, but it's kind of ridiculous. Sino has the headgear for it. Yeah, that's
so
true.
that's how
Yes,
it is.
that's that too.
Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn, in their side. Tenacity of will
Batman
and
in
steadfast
Genshin.
faith are worthless to the Academia.
Sino has
They
those
need
amber
scholars
eyes.
who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us.
I kind of now want to see a fusion, yeah, like a fan art of a fusion of Sino and Haitham. Wonder how that would look like.
I have an idea.
Well, Candice has those sun and moon eyes, right? I love Candice's eyes too.
Then I might be able to guess where they went.
I keep thinking about those amber
he
eyes.
bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is. Paimon gets it now.
Now.
If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino,
Then
the safest place
would be one step behind him.
Yep, that's right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction
What was
opposite
that?
where
Instant
I'm
what? I just stood up. What? No lead up, no extra movement. It just literally boop, sat up from chair. I'm gonna wait for that to play again on the stream so I can see how that goes. But I just literally stood up straight, like bruh. Yeah, I just stood up straight. I don't know why I found that hilarious. Like, it just stood up.
I must go.
I must go.
There's
Time to
also
go.
something I want to investigate.
What do you want to investigate,
Let's go,
Haitham?
guys! After him!
Oh no.
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
Well, look,
I
Candice
wanna
really
find
just
Grandpa.
reminds me
I
of
promise I'll be
Ishtar,
careful and
right?
not cause
From
any trouble.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that her
Everyone,
name?
I leave them in
Ishtar,
your hands.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Yeah, reminds me of Ishtar from Yu-Gi-Oh! Ishizu Ishtar. The lady who gave Kaiba obelisk.
Yay! Let's go! Remember
I have
to
the same
pack some food
demeanor
with
as well,
you?
no?
Paimon feels like we're missing
Like an older
someone,
sister
though.
type, you know?
Hmm.
Maybe my memory of Ishtar is kind of wrong. I remember Ishtar being that, like a sister type. Okay, follow Sino. Alright. Sino, where are you? Oh. Fine, I'm gonna grab. No, I won't grab it. I might accidentally start another quest that I don't want to start. Is there a waypoint closer to where Sino is so I can just teleport there? No, there aren't any. I have to walk there? For real, for real? Oh well. Let's walk fast. And then more up there. And then there. Spider-Man time. Heyo, hello Sino. Sino Nari
So,
shippers.
where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight towards the desert.
Head straight towards the desert? Alright. Oh, we're just following him. Okay.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Where's Isa?
Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was
Wait,
the
what?
one who
Sino, where
brought
did you
him
stop?
back.
I'm just getting crystal fly. Sino, don't stop running. Don't worry about me. Can I block Sino? Oh no, I can't. It's done. No!
There's something here.
There's something here.
What's this?
What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up
Time
our
to
sleeves and do some
dig.
work.
And Paimon's not running
You
around
didn't
everywhere
run!
with
You were
already
just
enough
flying the
work.
entire time. Come on, Paimon.
Okay.
Stop complaining.
So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there looks like it's buried
Buried
really
really
deep.
deep. Can I just say I really like the
These are
nuances of
likely
Paimon's
fragments of an
voice
academia developed
and
device,
like
something
the hints of
akin to a handset.
irritation, the hints of
Looks
additional
like there were more than
expression.
one village keeper.
The
They must
voice
have been
actress did a
escorted
really
this
good
way
job
because
for
there are
Paimon.
device fragments scattered
Like, I know
around here.
Paimon is somebody that's
Let's
kind of
split up and
divisive
search the
among the
area.
fans, but I
Chances
really
are
like
we'll
her
find
voice
other
acting.
things nearby.
The voice direction used for Paimon, yeah. They're spamming kitchen charge attacks in this sequence. Uh-huh.
Is this
Oh.
what we're searching for?
What are these?
Looks kind of scary.
It looks like
This is
scarabs.
definitely a device used to
Ah,
extract divine
okay.
knowledge.
Like a skull
How
clamp
did it
of
end up
sorts.
buried in the sand? That can't have been
Can't
part
have
of the
been
plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Ah.
Wait, what?
Right? It's I mean, Paimon is doing a good job.
Okay.
I mean, Paimon is...
Don't worry.
Wait, hold on. I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
watch
be
the cutscene
fine.
first. I'm a bit distracted.
Razak didn't display any signs of
of
starvation or dehydration, which means that they
Which means
left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
There's always... Okay, I don't know if you noticed this. Every time Haitham says something, the end of the statement will always have a power, like a forced exhalation. Like, must have been attacked prior to the sandstorm. There's always that. Listen to it. Every sentence that Hytham says ends in a or some sort of like that. Also, what I was saying about Paimon, right? Like, yeah, Paimon is hated unfairly. Paimon's a really, like, in terms of storytelling utility, Paimon is a very important character. And like I keep saying, if at the end of the story of Genshin, it's Paimon who turns on us, that would be very devastating, I think. Yes, and you're not complaining.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Far. Misaino sometimes does it too, but it's more Hytham that does it. You're not running though, Paimon. You're just floating.
But you're flying,
exactly, right?
You, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Of course it is!
Of course it is. See, there's nuances to Paimon's voice direction that makes her like super effective at what she does. I really like how she sounds. Should have eaten Paimon then over before the eventual betrayal.
Like
No.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer.
See?
They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
I can understand Paimon getting tired walking on sand. But she's not walking, she's just floating. She's probably expending her energy floating.
I knew it.
Oh no, is Dia the traitor? No.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
No, don't do that! Isak, no!
Hey, what are you doing?
It's not like she doesn't have wings. Isak?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Why did you do that, Isak?
On their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
No, I don't think so.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
I'm pretty sure Dia's
Shut
playing.
up, Paimon.
Oh, shut up, Paimon.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
shut up, Paimon.
Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King.
Scarlet
Once
King.
our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will.
How are you
have
so
a new
sure of
beginning.
that, Raman?
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a
Yeah,
ruler?
exactly.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry
this conviction. I admire you that you have that conviction,
It's not
but
too late yet.
dude.
The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must
this was the scene people have been cheering Dia for shutting Paimon
Even
out.
if it'll
That was
expose
really
you to the
sharp.
academia,
Shut up,
even
Paimon.
if they end up disbanding the Eremites, your Eremites, which you've worked so
Your
hard for all
Eremites
these
were so
years?
hard for all these
Yes.
years?
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine
Sun
here.
and the moon no
All
longer
you see
shine
now
here.
is cracks in this desiccated land.
Desiccated land.
But fate has finally dealt me a hand to
What?
play
What is it?
against the academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think
Yeah,
about
they
it.
do.
The academia
Like, no
controls
matter
the
if you-
entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in
They're
comparison.
not thinking.
If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the academia,
But
neither
yeah.
of them are as arrogant as you are.
Don't. Oh my gosh.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me.
See, they judge you by how you. Oh, come on, Raman.
Greater Lord
Come on,
Mukadavana
Raman. Come
have to
on.
say.
Come on. Come on.
Traitors.
2
Your
men.
god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King. We
Raman, come on.
dwellers will
Open your
never
eyes,
trust
dude.
the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile.
I'll deal with them. Oh, look at those
Perhaps
2
we should.
shine bits on
Do you really
Sino's
believe
eyes.
that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater
Ooh,
asset.
what is this? What's your plan?
You can't be serious.
What is your plan, Hytham?
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
Ooh, Hytham knows how to instigate.
Well, that would be bad luck for me.
Hytham knows how to
I
get
the
under
chance
their
to observe the
nerves.
scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of
Ah, you're
yours?
already convinced,
I'm
dude.
not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe
Missing
in the
one
Scarlet
eye.
King, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You
Oh my
academia
god.
scum.
Oh, academia
Every last
scum.
one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else
Are
on
you
the
not
other
a
side of
hypocrite
that
too, dude?
wall. I've made myself clear enough. I will
Ah,
listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand, by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years.
maybe that's last arc.
course I
Sumeru is battling the academia. That'll be really fun.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Oh no.
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
Can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
They have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm
Oh.
as proof of your resolve.
Oh no, she's gonna have one less arm.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Better not let me
Sure.
down.
Go ahead and cut off
He has
the
right arm. Are they really gonna cut her arm?
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it.
That's not for you to decide. Gonna cut Dia's arm. Ah, slow-mo. Oh. Traveler's open mouth pose is always gonna be funny to me.
Stop.
Stop. Was a test.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the
Ooh.
sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
Ah, nice, nice.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave.
Even when the
in
sky is
desert
falling
at
down.
noon tomorrow.
I want to punch this guy. You think I can take him, chat? I wonder if IRL I can take him. I want to punch him. So, think.
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Also, Isak, what did you do? You just made things complex.
Was crazy. Have you
That
not lost
was
your mind?
crazy.
What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Punch the
I
screen.
just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
No, I'll break my curved monitor. I don't want to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Paimon
deal
is
with
the
the
voice
likes
of
of
reason,
them.
yeah.
If it came down to it, you would not
Well,
lose to them either.
I don't doubt it,
Doubt it,
Sino.
Sino.
But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I
Yeah.
should have trusted
It's
you.
kind of Isak's fault,
It's okay.
but it's okay.
I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll
He's
do
just
whatever
concerned.
it takes.
Whatever it takes. You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to successful research.
Not
Why does it feel
gonna
like he's using
dispute
his
that.
praise for me
Not
as an
gonna
excuse to
dispute
brag
that.
about himself. Okay, let's get moving.
Okay, let's get
We should
moving.
head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part? Okay. What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. Whatever stakes at an Avengers reference. Oh no, everything's an Avengers reference now. First JoJo reference, now Avengers reference. Also, this Archon Quest story is getting complicated. I love it. I love it. It doesn't help that the people involved are all like really cool, really hot looking people, so you know. It's inevitable. I am inevitable. I need some time to process what just happened. But the story has been super good so far, like the Sumeru related Archon quests from the Endless 8-ish last time to now this, like planning a rebellion. How much more Archon quest content do I have left? Like after this, how many more parts do I have? I'll hide them to be packing. Yeah. People involved so hot. Yeah, they're hot because they're in the desert. How many more? Wait, let me check. I'm not gonna read what's gonna happen, chat. I'm just gonna check Archon Quest chapter. I just want to know how much more I have to go through, so I could also sort of plan how much I want to do this stream. Chapter 3, Act 4. How much more do I have left? Probably like 2 more. I see. We're at Act 4. King Deshret and the 3 Magi. I don't want to read. Just tell me how many parts it has. No! There we go. The Secret of the Scorching Desert is the last part. The last part of this quest. This is the last part already, chat. And then afterwards... Is the next part released already though? Like 2 more, not acts. I think 1 more because it's Traveler Const as the reward. You're right. It is Traveler Constellation as reward. Look, I have not done a lot of the story quests. I know. Look. See, I have not done a lot of them. I refuse to do this. At least until I'm required to, but I refuse to do this. So, I'm thinking if we should just complete Act 3. I kind of want to. Maybe we just complete Act 3. Is Act 4 already out though? Oh, no. This is Act 4. Sorry. Act 4, I mean. Act 5 is not yet out, right? Yeah, Act 5 is not yet out. I see. Yeah. So, reason why I refuse to do this. Wait, let me just hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Chloe. Oh, excuse me. The reason why I refuse to do this Zhongli story quest is because I have played for so very long and have not found any reason to unlock Ajdaha anyway, because whenever me and Nyakasen would do weeklies, we'll do it on her world, not on mine. So we fight Ajdaha in her world, not on mine. However, if say for example an Act 3 comes out or whatever story quest needs Act 2 of Historia Antiqua, I'm not against playing it. I'm just saying I'll delay it for as long as possible, maybe. Hello, Verxin. The classic Verxin greeting. What is this? That's cute. I thought it was Miko. It was Yae Miko for a bit there. Storm Wave. Ooh. Cute. That's a cute emote. That was Miko for a bit. Okay. As agreed, you go to the place designated by Raman to exchange hostages. Okay, let's do that. I have to wait until the following morning, 6 o'clock. Okay. Okay codes emote. Okay code. What? Ooh, I'm not familiar with OK code. Let me Google. Ah. Is he streaming right now? He's live right now. Another VTuber. Ooh. Ad. Also doing Genshin. Ooh. Like 1,000 followers, 1,000 viewers too. Wow. Oh, what's happened? Tenari story quest when this Diano emote is gold. Do you know that Senora was a Pokemon trainer before joining the Fatui? She's okay. It's very famous among the Genshin fanbase, like oh. Also a Shinyan main. I respect that. Also how maybe how horrible that would be, because Shinyan is so much potential, right? But like really hard to tap that potential. Anyway, let's just do this. Now Candice main. I see. Shinyan main, then Sarah main, now Candice main. You got the taste of your own medicine with that senior. I know, right? And I'm happy. I'm glad. My students are learning. My students are achieving learning outcomes. I'm happy. You used Barbara as my healer for Hutao until you got Kokomi. Ooh. I just actually finished sort of building my Barbara, sort of. She's still 70 of 70, and really the only reason I have not maxed her out yet is because this is so annoying to farm. Super annoying to farm, right? The cleansing heart. Ugh. Anyway, thank you, initial dear, for the follow. Thank you. Glad you could join the stream, and I hope you're enjoying your time so far. Let's do this quest now. The exchange of hostages.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak,
have everyone
are you
here.
sure you want to come
Oceanid,
with us?
right? Oh, so annoying to farm too. You can really farm Oceanid quickly. Like, you have to wait. And Oceanid has lots to say. Like, what does she say? I forget what she says. But she says a lot of things. Through boss masks, so annoying to farm because you don't get them from events.
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday.
You're quite
no
reckless
more of that today. Understood?
I'll be very upset with you.
Or I'll be very upset
with you. Oh, wow. The elder sister speaking.
Fine.
No, but I mean is, at least other bosses, right? Other bosses aren't so painful to farm. Do I play Valo? I'll let you know in a bit. But, other bosses aren't so painful to farm, but Oceanid is super painful to farm because you actually have to wait. Like, after you deal with the mimics, you have to wait. You have to wait for Oceanid to, like, say something again, and then mimics will be sent out again. It's really just annoying to farm Oceanid stuff. Like the others, for example, the cubes. Not really speedrun, but you could rush through the farming. Which one is the easiest to farm? Like the Redis vines, for example. The Redis vines are super easy to farm because you could just finish the fight and that's it. Even the big bird is also very easy to farm. Your favorite boss to beat up is Oceanid? Why Oceanid? Why Oceanid of all things? Favorite to beat up because you don't like Oceanid or you just like the fight? Also, about your question on Valo, you should ask Blanc. Blanc's here. Do I play Valo? I played Valo yesterday for the first time after like years. Not really years, maybe like a year. I did an After Dark stream yesterday evening. We played Valo a few games. Didn't get a win, but I feel like I might play Valo again in the future as a result. I sort of remembered why I enjoyed playing Valorant a long time ago.
Take it easy.
I just probably needed a group to play Valorant with, like a regular group, because back then I had friends who played like often, but then once they start falling off of Valo due to life responsibilities and such, like it wasn't interesting enough for me to play solo. You know what I mean? I hate to fight the boss in Enkanomiya. The Enkanomiya boss, yeah, it's also kind of a pain. You sort of have to time that you kill both of them like almost at the same time. It's not super difficult, but it's kind of a pain too. I think of all the bosses that I needed to farm, Oceanid is the most annoying. And then what would be next? I think after Oceanid, I think the Enkanomiya boss, right, is the next most annoying for me. And then some of the cubes, but only the ones that like make you wait for a long time before they would do their gimmick thing, the gimmick for their fight. That's why I can't ascend Yurie Miko. Because of the Enkanomiya, I see. Yeah, Hydro Cube, for example, is kind of annoying because it does a lot of things. And then the rest are like, fine, easy to do. Walk in the park. What are we gonna do? Go to the agreed location. Alright, let's go to the agreed location then. There's the weed cube coming next update. I wonder what the gimmick is of this weed cube. Wait, there's no waypoint close. Ugh, this is the closest waypoint. Okay. Magukenki has some like weird mechanics and like really weirdly powerful attacks. But other than that, Magukenki is fine.
Take it easy.
I just have to be a bit careful, I guess, with Magukenki. Like, make sure you're positioning yourself correctly so you don't get hit by like the air waves or something. But other than that, Magukenki is pretty much okay. Okay, there we go. Trading of hostages. Oh, we got a cutscene. Ah, what is that? Why is there a Dendroculus there? What? Where was that? Where was that?
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Paimon. You didn't have to admit that.
Is everything ready?
I fought Mago Kenki before Inazuma came out.
Absolutely.
Veteran players know what I'm
Although,
saying. Yeah, in the archipelago,
brought
right?
fewer people
You get to
than I
fight the
imagined.
Kenki. We farmed the Kenki materials then.
Bring him over.
Yeah, it's the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
What's this about?
It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Oh my gosh, I wanna
Sounds
punch you in the
fair,
face.
don't you think? And let me put it this way.
You don't know the value
Agreeing
of
to any
the
kind
hostage.
Deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise.
My
on
god,
my
we just
part.
beat him up. Let's just beat
Don't
him
you
up.
think you've asked enough?
Ha, Saino is getting angry.
You stay right there.
One hot man for an old man. It's not fair trade. Oh, cutscene. Okay, let's watch. Ah. Ooh. Oh my god, this is... When are you coming out, Dia? When are you coming out in the banner?
What do you think you're doing? Don't you see this blade here?
That Qatar?
You coward. Why are your hands
Why are
shaking?
your hands shaking?
Wait a second. It's a earthquake.
Oh, earthquake. Oh. Oh, what's happening? Oh, what the? Whoa. Slave buying isekai? There's a slave buying isekai anime? What is that? Why are there isekais like that? Hold up. Also, what's happening? What was that about?
Busy.
What are you saying? Red Bandit, what is this? Let's Google that quick. Just to see what's happening. What? What is happening? Is everyone okay? Idea's okay. That's all that matters. Oh. Yeah, someone used Sand Tomb. It's the ulti of the Sand King. Ulti of Sand King from Dota.
The sand dune collapsed.
Earthquake.
I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro.
Oh, what is
Just like
this?
you said,
What is in the
it
background?
may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
Oh.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no.
He's confused
He's
again.
getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
Mm-hmm. Let me react to that in a bit. Red Bandit.
It
I'm still watching the
when the
cutscene.
sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures.
I have a little
The
bit to say
symbols on
about
the
that.
gate belong to the Scarlet King's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King.
Oh, can you be so blind?
Here. And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us.
I'm pretty lucky
Pretty
if you ask
lucky
me.
if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him.
Praise the
He got off
sun.
lightly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
So blind. Oh
He's
no.
not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the Scarlet King's civilization appear. Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
That's your interpretation of things?
Interested in guides.
Indeed.
Indeed.
In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Oops.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. Scarlet King will take care of his people.
Show me your power
right
to
now,
I'll them.
I'm going inside.
Okay, so yeah, I did a quick check. Red Bandit. No, I did just I was just curious what you're trying to. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. My throat was getting parched.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed.
So, I did a quick check, right, of what you're saying. I see what you mean. I don't like it. I definitely don't like it. Slavery is a thing that we have rightfully banished a long time ago. Well, no, it's not. It's still, there's still places where that's a thing. And I hope that we stop treating other people as property, right? It's okay. Let me calm down for a bit. It makes me angry.
A whole lot easier with a few different identities.
It's one of the things that really make me angry when people think it's really disturbed me. Like why this kind of exactly, right? Like it's a matter that angers me when people think that they are above other people, that they have the right to be above somebody else, right? And so to make light of it in a story, right, is equally, if not more so, annoying and angering. However, I will give this as a caveat. If handled properly, if the story properly handles it, and not makes light of it, you know.
Looks like the situation has changed.
You're a horrible person. What is happening? If handled properly, you know, there are ways to use even this disturbing concept to tell a good story, especially if it's towards the abolishment of the system and freedom, you know, freedom and liberty. If that's the end goal, then I think it's okay. There's also probably an argument to be said if it's a story that has to be quote unquote period accurate or something, set in a time when that is a thing. Maybe. But in a completely imagined world where you could have thought of other forms of conflict, other ways to introduce whatever you want to do with that plot, right? And you decided, okay, today we will use the system of slavery, right, in our plot. You decided to do that. That's just like, what? Come on, man. Can't you think of anything else? Is there no other way to tell this same story? Does it really need to be this? Like, that's the thing, dear students in class. That's the thing that you should probably be asking every time some tool, some technique, some strategy, some object, some method, something is used in a story or a narrative or a plot or a solution or a methodology, right? You must always ask the question of, does it really have to be this? What utility does this approach give us that other approaches would not?
I got a new letter from an
And if the answer is none really, then maybe what you have in hand is something you may want to reconsider. So that's my take on this. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But there are cases where if done right, it might work. However, answer the question. Does it really have to be this? What utility are we getting out of this? And thank you for the stretch. I'm getting a little... I'm getting quite... angered and frustrated. And I just saw Chloe's message now when you said about people. I was like, I can't. Oh no. Yeah. No worries. No, dude. It's okay. And I'm glad you brought it up because this is something that needs to be said, you know? Something that needs to be said. It's not the same as me being angry because somebody may have broken the rules in chat. This is perfectly within the realm of something that I am glad to react to. And this anger and frustration I'm feeling, I think it is it's a good type of anger and frustration, you know? What I mean? You know what I mean? Like if it hasn't been said, then who else will say it? If that makes sense. So it's good that you brought it up. Thank you. Thank you, Red Bandit. I appreciate it. Do we need to talk to these guys? Wait. Oh, yeah. Khalil is the name of the grandfather, right? Isa. Have anything to say?
Grandpa?
It's getting confused again. And how about these guys? You have anything to say? Your leader just left you behind, dudes. Just to enter this mysterious ruins. This is gonna be a domain. It's gonna be a domain, no? Okay. As always, as usual, Genshin often ends long plot lines with a domain. So let's do this. I need Pyro, I need Electro, and I need Cryo. I can run my power team. This has 2 of the 3 required elements. I don't probably need Cryo exactly, right? Just grunts and moans. Ow, my back suddenly hurt. Ugh. Whoa. Again, Hoyoverse does not disappoint when it comes to set design.
Here.
It's amazing. What is this? It
defies
looks beautiful.
It looked completely desolate from the outside.
Yet it flows with energy inside.
It flows with energy inside.
And then I bet the Eremite guy would be saying, "This is the power of the Scarlet King." Ah, there we go. Suraman.
Huh?
Suraman.
Do you see an
The sass. Come on.
What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization,
Yeah, it is the power of the
energy that
Dendro
flows in
Archon.
here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, you're right. Stop
Whatever
misattributing
you
it.
say, it's not like I have a vision.
Yeah, you only have
There's
half
nothing to be
your
angry
vision
about.
left too.
Think of this as an academic journey.
Aha.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Okay, let's do that. Ooh. We're not. Oh. What the heck? Okay. I'm not supposed to go here. I'm supposed to go there instead. Okay. Can we just take a moment, take a minute to like just appreciate. Can we move the camera closer? Thank you. Let me. No, I don't want to leave. Oh, I can't use my camera. Anyway, take a. Oh, that's so pretty. Hoyoverse, come on. Hoyoverse. Look at how pretty that. So well made for like the limitations of their aesthetic. So well made. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. I would like to be my professor as part of your academic journey. It's alright. I think we could all learn a thing or two from Al-Hotman. Sorry, Al-Haitam. Oops, what was that? Bug. Small bug. This is just... That doesn't even serve any functional purpose, right? Like, I can't climb this, can I? Yeah, I can't climb and go all the way up there. This serves no functional purpose. This is just set dressing. And yet, look at how Oh, does it actually go into that little corridor thing there? Oh, it does. Wow. It serves no functional purpose, but it's beautiful. This place is beautiful. Look how the light just streams from these holes from the ceiling. Wow. Wow. Where do we go first? We can pick whichever we want. Oh, there's stuff here too. What is this? Ceremonial guide. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to the King Deshret's guidance. What? Okay. Alright. Let's go here first. Oh, we need... Oh, it's not something we go to. I just assumed it was. It's a rotate thing. What happened when we rotate that? Nothing? Okay. Do I need to have them match? I suppose I need to have them match, no? That's the thing. I can rotate this too. This, and then... Ooh, okay.
Take it easy.
Let me see if I can solve it. Okay. So you're not supposed to have them face at random. Is there... Oh, no, not at random. Like at the same time. Chat, don't tell me the solution. I'll figure this out. So they're probably not hard. Okay, okay. So there is a guide, and the ceremonial guide says, look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Look up at the hall. So something here must be a clue somewhere.
Take it easy.
Look up at the hall. Look up at the hall. I just spam rotate, didn't even notice the guide. Oh no. It says to look up at the hall and listen. So... Look up at the hall where? And listen. So will there be a sound cue? Is that what that means? Like a sound cue will play? I noticed a guide which you misinterpreted it. Still got the answer, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah. So there must be something somewhere here that's like the clue.
Take it easy.
Or what are the symbols? This, and this. I mean, are we supposed to tell like a story here? So this... What the heck? They just randomly solve it? Okay. Okay. Well.
Take it easy.
I don't even want to... And so I got the... Yeah, that was random. Okay then. Ooh, okay. Alright, what do we do here? Reminds me of Azir from League. Ow. What is this time? Investigate. Oh, shoot. Mushrooms. Get out of here. Fire hazard. Why did it not play the awesome combat music? What happened there? Just like, it was just quiet. Weird. Okay, oh, another one.
Gotcha.
Ow! Stop pushing me. Come on.
Insolent illusion shattered.
Heal. Haha. Arise. In Shurima's name. It's Azir. It's telling me to pull. No. Oh yeah, right. Before we end, Miku Kitsune did redeem a 10 pull yesterday. So before we end, after we're done with this domain, before we end, I'm gonna do a 10 pull. And then I have disabled the 10 pull for a while because I want to save up for the next banner or the next banner or two. I don't know when the child banner is, but I did tell everyone that I'm okay pulling for child. So okay, I'll pull for child. I'll reactivate the 10 pull when child's banner comes out. And also,
Someone needs assistance.
for your baby girl. Oh, what the heck? You baited me. Come on, dude. Why'd you bait me like that? I got baited. Wait, what am I gonna do here now? Am I stuck? No. Wait. Oh, okay, so it opens here. Ha, it can't bait me anymore. Automatic doors. Anything else here? Is that it? Wait, now I'm kind of lost. Where do I go next? Approach this wall? No, it doesn't open. This one doesn't open either. Oh, it's open here. But I'm just going back to where I started. Oh, ooh. I'm getting a little dizzy. Where am I supposed to go next? Oh! Am I not just back to... No, it's different. Oh! Okay. Fuse is lit. This is the tomb versus swinging glaives. Maybe you're in the wrong tomb. Wrong tomb, panda, wrong tomb. What is this? Activate elevator? What is this? Nothing here. There's a crack in the wall. What can we see through the cracks? Can we break this? Nope, we can't. But we can see a little bit beyond the cracks. Ah, how pretty is that? Oh my god. This place is pretty. Can I just stand on the elevator and activate it? What's this for then? Oh. Well, goodbye, elevator. It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, elevator. I can't take the elevator anymore because I activated it at the wrong time. Come back, elevator. If I stand here, will I die? Chat, do you think I'll die if I stand under the elevator? Oh, nope. I just phased through. As expected. I just phased through. That's okay. That's alright. I don't know what I was expecting there. But you thought of it. But did you try? Yes. You wanna like debug these things now. I wanna see how they coded their engines. Also the heads of these guys remind me of the mushroom that I like. Shiitake? That's why whenever I have to chase someone, right? You have to follow someone. I keep like trying to see if I could block. Oh, we're going down now. We're going down now. Oops. Wait. Oh, can I reach a different location if I... Okay, I'm gonna try something. Get me back up there. Get me back. All the way back to the top. And then... I wonder... Because I could stand on top of the elevator, right? Like, at the tippy top. So if I trigger this... And I wait for that to go down. And I actually get up here. Is there something I could reach? Nothing. Unfortunately. But I wonder if that's what I'm meant to do. Like, if I trigger this... no! Come back. I want to be on top of this elevator. Okay. I get it. I'm just gonna trigger from inside. Up. After 6 days of infiltrating the temple, I find out Yep. That's what I was gonna do. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna hit this. Wait for it to go down. Completely. And then when it's fully down there, I'm gonna trigger it again. And I'm gonna jump on it. There you go. Now I'm up here. I can easily see this like being done in Minecraft as well. Like, to get to a secret place or something, secret base or something in Minecraft. Why is there this? What triggered that? Shine down.
Leave it all to me.
Rotation got screwed up there a little bit. That's fine. I'm taking my time against these enemies. I should just finish the fight quickly. Because I can. Oh, another one of those puzzles. Yay. Oh, maybe what I was supposed to do back then was like to just look at something in the hall. So now I think I just need to match, right? Oh, why are you rotating? Why did you rotate? I didn't do anything. I just approached you. Is it like automatically rotating? Ah, okay. Okay. Turning that on allows both of them to spin. So I turn it off. Wait for that sign. Turn that on. So now they're both rotating in unison. And then this one I turn off. Then wait for the same. Okay, start it up. Now they're going to turn in unison. And they should, in theory, line up. Unless... There you go. There you go. There you go. But why do I need to take that elevator again? I started from there. What is that? What's that about? Is there anything else here? Just to be sure, maybe a chest of some sort? Nope. Okay, let's take the elevator, I guess? Right? Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going down again? Huh? Why are we heading all the way down again? Oh, is this different? Oh, this is different. Whoa!
That's a sight to see. The Scarlet
King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence.
No, it's not. Shut up, Raman. Shut up, Raman. Looks beautiful though. I mean, honestly, it does look beautiful. Ooh, another one of these portals. Oops. Oopsie. What the heck? Chat, you know, if there's one thing that Hoyoverse is really good at modeling, it's trees. I can't take a screenshot here, right? I can't take a screenshot of this. Right? I can't use my camera, right? I wanna paint this. I wanna draw this and try to paint it. Can I clip this? I wanna clip this. But if I clip this, I wanna just take a screenshot actually. Just wanna take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot externally. That's true. Let me... I don't remember which one is my screenshot though. Okay, I'll tab will you be able to see? I don't think you will be able to see. Nope. I don't think you're able to see if I alt tab. Wait. Let me. Up. There you go. Took a screenshot. I'm gonna save that later. That's like... You know why I can tell where my screenshot is on my keyboard? So I have a mechanical keyboard, right? And I customized the keycaps, changed the keycaps. My print screen, my scroll lock, and my delete buttons. Is it delete? No, it's not delete. What else is up there? Print screen, scroll lock, and what's beside it normally? Home. They are just fruits. I forget which one is print screen. This is beautiful. Like, look at the colors. Look at the purples and the blues and the pinks. These are just like my favorite colors.
It's getting brighter.
I know, Paimon. It's beautiful.
So beautiful.
Mood. Dipping in for a brief moment to say I'm disappointed we can't use the camera. I know, right? I know, right? Like, remember the end of Raiden's story quest? Where you see the cutscene with the tree and all of that? I wanna take a screenshot of that and try to like paint it too, you know. That's amazing. Look at that statue as well. I can't jump. Look at that statue as well. Wait. What? What are we waiting for?
What's that?
What's what? It's a statue.
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Among them.
Oh, these are Scarlet King runes.
Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind.
It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
It's among them though, it's
What
not
does it
among
say?
us. Among them?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
Kasala.
His wisdom is
Kasala.
a miracle among the people,
Kasalanan niya.
deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient Scarlet King.
now you're impressed.
Of course. Every student needs to
What a
master at
flex.
least 20
What
languages
a
before they
flex.
graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this
I can
place.
flex that too.
The
Do I know
elemental
20
energy here is
languages? Do
too
I know 20
concentrated.
languages? Wait, hold on. Let me
Scent
wait.
of life. Is it trying to tell us
Let me
something?
pause. Do I know 20 languages? I know English. I also know Filipino. I don't think the little short nice pause on perfect time to pause. It's a little fan service, I suppose. So you have I know English, I know Filipino. I don't think I can count Japanese or Spanish or the little the languages I tried to learn but stopped learning. So I know 2, but I also know Python and I also know C and I also know Java. So that's 5. I also know I kind of also know C++ and a bit of VB.NET as well. I know 7. I don't know 20, but I know 7. Are there other languages? I know JavaScript. That's kind of different. I count that. That's 8. It didn't say what type of language. It just said language, right? It didn't say spoken language. So I'm counting programming language. Why not? So I know like almost 10. Almost 10, yeah. I know almost 10. No, I am just an inferior Al. I am just an inferior version of Al. I am sad. Oh no. Next time I know it, you will be a mod on Al's stream. Analyzing. Oh, there's a system sound.
There seems to be a hidden message among the skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes.
To move to
However,
Alice.
under
Oh
the
no.
circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
What is this?
You'll understand after watching.
What did Markiplier once say? Markiplier has said a lot of things. I'll understand after watching it. What is this? Is this a hologram? Hologram of the Scarlet... Oh! A cutscene. Okay.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague.
The music! Listen to the music, chat.
Whispers, dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained.
So creepy. I love it.
For
It's so
greater
creepy,
Lord
but I love it.
Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru Village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself.
Okay, so King Deshet
I have
was not...
spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end.
Duty.
As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate
what is this animation?
she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
Oh,
How
what?
strange. Now that I think of her,
So Luca
I no
Devata
longer
is
have any
also...
fear of death.
Is that what's happening
I
here?
sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
But where are those who share the memories?
The priest's memories.
Raman, accept it! There's no rivalry.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King.
I am
We're
just
never
blown
enemies
away,
at all.
chat. That was...
This doesn't make any sense.
No, they do.
Dendro Archon's followers.
You just have to let go of your... I'm gonna punch you in the face, dude. Wake up.
The former Dendro Archon?
She became so tiny in the end.
Became so tiny in the end.
Are you making the connections now, Traveler? People, but eradicating the criminal took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that God stuck by each other through life and death. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before.
Because the only thing you know...
The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru Village. Our God did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing.
No.
We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. He stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis.
How will you...
Fighting, feuding,
double-crossing
double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your
Yep,
prejudice.
exactly, Sino. Good point. Good point. You hit the nail in the head, dude.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart...
Excuse me. I'm getting a little gassy because I'm getting a little hungry.
How could I ever begin to accept this?
But I can imagine, though, how hard it is for a man to accept this. It's so, like, groundbreaking, like, reality shattering.
After all these years, all this time,
seeking revenge.
Suddenly now my
enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of
Yeah,
yourself.
that's what's happening here.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I,
What are we? Yeah, exactly.
fighting for?
Yeah, that's... Yeah. So, to witness something as, like, reality shattering as that, how do you even begin to accept it when all your life you've been living a lie, right?
Thanks. I should probably go.
I hated him a while ago, but at least now he's coming
What's your next move
to
gonna
his
be?
senses.
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel
At least
deeply
he's-
ashamed of everything I've done.
Yeah, at least he
You get
does feel this
everything
way,
you're
you know?
asking for. But please, give me some
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain.
Give it some time, but make sure you, like, watch
not
him
gonna
or
be
something
easy.
so that he doesn't make any weird
Well, I guess
moves.
that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located.
Oh, wow.
Make
He's
a
been
note.
telling Dia that.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last
We
one
need
of
some
your
sort
men
of evidence
dead.
though, Raman.
Sorry,
Bring something.
your village keepers. We'll share
Oh
our
wow,
other
it changed
resources with
narrative
you, too.
now. Village keepers no longer madmen.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes.
Sages.
The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Yup. People who think they're above other people.
But he seems to have figured
Who
things
thinks
out now.
they know better.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our
Man,
side.
I really like this story. I love this story now. It's so good. It is so good. What are you gonna say now, Chloe? What top? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Before I deliver my piece, what are you trying to say? It's so good. This story is so good. And there are redemption arcs. They held on to this. It's such a top. They've held on to this like secret for so long, like until this time. Then it was revealed, and then it like neatly wraps everything up. The presence of Elazar. Maybe the fact that Rukadevata is also Kusanali, but Kusanali is like the baby form. The Scarlet Kings, working together with Kusanali or Rukadevata. And now we might actually have a united Sumeru against the sages. Wow, I love how this story was told. It's amazing. Also, the cutscenes were amazing. Like that final cutscene, I love it when they do that animation. But then they did something when the colors were like swirling together. I don't know if it's just because of my machine or it was intended, but the sudden, like intentional, almost slowing of the frame rate of the movement of, yeah, how do I explain this? The outlines moved, if I'm remembering correctly, the outlines moved and it felt like the frame rate intentionally got a little lower, but the rest of the colors were still moving at the same frame rate, so it gives this creepy feel. Also, the creepy music at the start, that was like Madoka level creepy almost. Like if you remember Madoka, right? And then the colors mixing also kind of sort of reminded me of Madoka a little bit. And then the eyes and stuff like that. This is so good, man.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
The outcome, at
We
least, is
should get
favorable.
going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice,
A nice long sleep.
long sleep.
Ah,
We'll
yes,
need all our
yes,
energy
exactly.
tomorrow.
Oh, Sino's left. What's Sino looking at? Ah, paying respects.
Stop
Stop
yelling.
yelling. Everyone's rude to Paimon today. Up, chest. Precious chest. Iron what? Iron point? Iron point. I was like iron paint. What? It's the first time I've seen a weapon called iron paint. Is there anything I might miss? Just in case. Like a chest of some sort hidden somewhere here. Can't go through this? Oh, I can. Is there anything else? As they should be. They should always be rude to Paimon. Ah. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. That should be good, right? I didn't miss anything. Okay, I can just exit the domain. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, go to the Eremites hideout. Are there gonna be more to this part, or is this like just the conclusion? Because after this part, I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna get some dinner because I am hungry. Don't fight me, Eremites. I'm just going into your camp. Conclusion now. Okay. Why do they not have shadows?
Raman,
it's probably not strong
here.
enough light source.
Everything's
Raman,
been
we're here.
arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Also, I'm realizing now how the little thing that happened a while ago.
You went to hell
Wait, hold on.
back
I was gonna listen.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out,
we're allies. We're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
Ooh, I'll bring you to them. Follow me. Okay, well, we have a little bit of a break here. Let me pause this.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
So even what happened a while ago, right? How one of the village keepers just saved everyone. That's like a small version of the bigger story. It's like foreshadowing for what would happen later on. I really like it when this sort of detail is put in the storytelling. The storytelling isn't flat or thin, therefore, at the end. There are like portions of the story that either makes more sense or has an additional meaning after you finish, going through the conclusion, and you go back and like, oh, there's a symbolism there. There's foreshadowing there. I didn't notice at first. I love stories like that. That's why this is so good to me. The story of this Archon quest. Man, Hoyo versus and disappoint when it comes to stories, don't they? Their stories are always so good. Let's continue. Also, this mustache looks fake. Like I can rip it off and it's gonna pop off.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Are the stories in Tears of Themis also well written? It's Hoyoverse 2, right?
General
So
Mahamatra?
yeah.
No.
General Mahamatra.
Make it quick, please.
Swift and painless. Oh no.
The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Yes,
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort
what other
to
methods?
Other methods.
Wait.
So,
did I just
superiors
what?
have kept
There's
you
a
quite busy
hole
recently.
in
Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
There's a hole in Sino's
wanted
shorts.
to extract
I noticed
canned
that.
knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do you?
Everyone's intimidating the poor sages. Oh no. Oh, there you go. There you go. We're back to that.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project.
They're creating a new
They
god.
are creating a new god.
And how do you think it can control said god?
Sumeru.
What's the guarantee?
It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked.
Judar's voice sounds like it's been processed. Like this is not voice acting, this is processed voice already.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor.
Yeah, it was probably pitched up just so slightly, maybe.
And said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
The
doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
Oh, why did you spell academia like that?
The Academia spent a long time constructing
Let's just spell it correctly,
vessel,
not like the Genshin way of spelling it.
After that, they harvested dreams via the Seb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core.
Ooh, we're really making a mecha here with the divine core. Ooh.
Needed to possess divine wisdom. The
quantity of
adds up.
Yeah. Okay.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail.
But then, if you don't know, how can you just say it's divine? What the heck?
If it's knowledge, no more.
What if it's madness? What if it's delusion?
Only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the god of wisdom.
What if you're wrong? Have you never thought of that? For academics, you're kind of dumb.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis.
Phototaxis. We learn a new word today,
chat. The
chat.
God of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
Yeah,
is she
exactly.
not a true God present in this world?
Why are you not?
If you already have a new God,
why create another
Why try to create another one?
What's the problem with Kusanali?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god.
What attacks me
when
anytime?
The Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom.
Phototaxi. Photo is light. Taxi probably means like follow.
They found that at the time,
maybe what you have, Chloe, is I'll taxi then.
The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time.
He'll follow
by herself, she has
anytime.
neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Why? Come on. The sages
All right, let's try to
make
keep our
me
cool.
angry.
If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Okay, what's
Raman,
gonna happen?
Give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars,
oh, they're
coming
too?
too.
Why? What are you gonna do with them?
Sure. Sure, as you wish.
Go back to the village. Can I explore this a little bit? Have I been here before? I have.
Take it easy.
I'm sure I have. When I was collecting scarabs and such, I was here before already. Okay, let's go to village chief's house. This is the last part, I imagine. And then the part of the quest is over. I hope. I'm getting really hungry. I'm gonna order food right after this, and I'm gonna have dinner. Dinner.
The village keepers you found.
At least I get to see Candace one more time.
And each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision too. Really great work, everyone.
Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
I mean, you even have to wonder why, Paimon. Even though she protected, I've never realized it's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey, say something.
Stop spacing.
out.
Not spacing, we're thinking. Paimon, if you could just take a moment to think.
Left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Wow. Hydrate.
Or
I don't have water
go
anymore.
fetch
I'm gonna
some
get later.
snacks.
Yay, snacks!
Paimon's so coming with you.
Of course, if it's food, Paimon's game.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
Dia's eyes are so pretty too. Look, we might not get another opportunity to look at Dia's eyes this close again. I don't know, until she gets released. But look at her eyes. Look at the blue and then the yellow like pupil. Candice, water and snacks. Oh, Candice is the water and the snacks. Look at her eyes. Look at all of these like decorations, these accoutrements, these whatever else. Look at this armor. Ah, how beautiful is this design? The only part that doesn't quite make sense is these lines here. I know they're trying to go for an ear, like a cat ear appearance, because she's like a lion, right? So cat-like. But like this is the only part that sort of doesn't make sense. Like, why do you have lines like that? I guess suspension of disbelief, because it really does add to the aesthetic anyway, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Look at how beautiful her design is. I love her design so much. Man. Can you be released already, Dia? I wanna pull for you and build you and use you as another pyro DPS.
So you were still withholding some information?
Oh, we're gonna see another conversation? Okay. That's fine. Dia's expression is relaxed, as if her mood has been affected by the heavy conversations at all. Sino has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. The core of his beliefs, motivation, blah 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 blah. Al-Haytham also turns towards the crowd. He wants to listen too. I saw a post that there are people who actually did not claim Aloy. Huh. Really?
Even though we
Did they not claim intentionally, or
still feels super surreal
did
to
they
hear you talk about it again.
It's just there in the mail. I mean, whatever, man. If they don't want Aloy, fine. If the reason is because she is like a crossover character and they will never have a crossover in their game, fine. Let them be. Right? It's just come on, man. Come on, man. Seriously? Seriously? Seriously, you're gonna say no to a free character because she breaks your immersion? That's not even true. She's just a character. Whatever, man. If they're happy seeing that red exclamation mark on their inbox for perpetuity, then let them be.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed.
Indeed.
These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages, and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yup.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
There we go again. I said something that Paimon was about to say. There we go. If I talk to them, will they say some unique voice line?
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
Wow, I'm looking. I'm looking.
To read his book
I'm looking.
Again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way.
I get what you're... Yeah.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you.
Ah, I see what you're... Yeah. I see what you mean.
You're so annoying.
Because he's sitting on a chair. We probably didn't remove the trigger that allows you to sit on the chair. So you sit on Haytham, but they removed it already. They patched it out. I see what you're trying to say. They probably changed the chair to something else, or they removed the trigger entirely. Would it be funny? I spent the entire ending of my stream last night trying to get on. Would it be funny if this particular chair, they had to remove the trigger and then it removed for every chair that's like this? So you'll just be surprised why this one particular chair you can't sit on, and the reason is because Haytham is sitting on it already somewhere else in the world. Would it be funny if that's what they did? Like, they actually removed the sit trigger, the sit command, the sit behavior, but in doing so, they removed it for every other chair of this type. or alternatively, they had to make a totally different chair for Haytham to sit on just so it will not have the sit trigger. Either way, right? Either way is kind of funny, like makes Haytham special. Either you can't sit on any other chair that looks like this because Haytham is already sitting on that chair, or they had to make a very special chair for Haytham. Next, let's talk to Sino.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship.
At least the gods in Tevat
If we can find a way to change all of this, will this
nation
become a better place?
Maybe. Dia!
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on.
Where's Dunyarzad in all of this?
Single Mora. I can't believe it.
She's still pragmatic as ever.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with
Haha,
more money
like
than
that.
you could ever spend?
Yeah, I'll draw a fit. Oh no.
Boatloads of tasty snacks.
That's
it? It's Paimon for ya.
And maybe
Of
some
course.
tasty drinks as well?
Of course, it's Paimon. How adorable.
How adorable.
Yeah, Paimon's adorable.
Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance that can come true, I'll
If
give
it's
it my
like that,
best
you'll
shot.
C6 him.
And here's
On
hoping that
release.
everything we do from
On
now
release.
will change this world for the better.
On release. You better show us your C6 Haytham. I can't sit on these chairs. Is it again because of Haytham? I wanna see how... So this is... Wait, where's my Zhongli? Zhongli, come out. Zhongli. Zhongli, come here. Zhongli. Which team has a Zhongli? This one has a Zhongli. Okay, how does... Okay, so Haytham has to sit like that. Not like this. Not like how Zhongli is sitting right now. If Haytham sits exactly like Zhongli, you'll throw a fit. That's what they're trying to say. I'm saying like Zhongli because that might be how the adult male game model sits. I think almost all adult male sits like that. So, hey, Candice left.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Of course, Candice.
Though I cannot leave Aru Village.
Aru Village. Aru. I like how she pronounces Aru. She pronounces Aru. Aru Village.
When I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Ooh. Anyone else I can talk to? Uncle Anpo, you have anything to say? Nope, not really. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that I didn't miss anything here. Oh, hey, chest. Hey, yeah. Nice. Got something from Uncle Anpu. Just give me something else too. Isak. Yeah. They already made a sit, not really even an animation, just a sit pose. They already have it made. We'll just use it. I'm sure if enough people mention it, Hoyoverse might listen. They already have it. You're right. They already have the sit animation, so I can sit here. Oh, here. Oh, hey, that's kind of a different sit animation, because it's not really a chair. It's more of a little stool. How will a baby character sit on a stool that's almost as tall as them? Will they jump? Ah, they climb! That's so cute! Have you seen that animation before, chat? That's so cute. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. No, he has to cross his legs. Ah. Look, 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 look. Ah, okay, that's a different one. Maybe I should be facing the chair. There. They climb it. They climb the... That's so cute! How would a mid-sized character sit? Okay, that's relatively normal. You don't use baby characters. Okay. Look, you can't deny how cute that is, right? They climb the chair. So cute. And then if you're already here, that's so cute. Nothing really, Uncle Anpu. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. See you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's so cute, though. Is that how... No, baby characters don't sit like that. Like normally. They just climb like this. That's cute. That's adorable. That's adorable. Okay, let's just stand beside Candice as we end the stream. Hey, the two Aras. Okay, that was something, huh? Really, really nice. Why not Al? Okay, fine. I'll stand beside Al. Let's see what he's trying to read. What are you reading, Al? What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you reading? Hey, what are you reading? There you go. What are you reading? What are you reading? Okay, let's end the stream here. Yeah. That was a good story quest. It was a good Archon quest. The Sumeru Archon quests have not disappointed so far. I'm looking forward to it. If I pan the camera, what? What happens if I pan the camera? You can see what's on the... I see. You're right. Yeah, so, yep. Let's go to the classroom now so we can end the stream. Say goodbye to all. Hey, I spent too much time at this part. Well, I mean, Mr. Oh yeah, the title of Mr. Yeah. Okay. I'm a bit hungry now. And actually, no, I'm not just a bit hungry. I'm actually very hungry. Let's end the stream here. Thank you everyone for joining the stream today and for hanging out with me in this Wednesday afternoon. Hopefully you're doing well wherever you may be. Let me thank the new followers. Thank you once again to Initial Deer. Thank you also to Ina. Thank you. And I think it's just Ina and Initial Deer, because I already mentioned Aya Nemo. Yeah. In yesterday evening stream. Who do we raid today? For some reason, I thought it's already Saturday. No, don't think of my streams as your signal that it's Saturday. I don't have anybody to raid. I do. I actually have one. Dropout Candy. We can raid Dropout Candy. He is playing Overwatch right now. Let's raid Dropout Candy. I know Dropout Candy from actually outside of streaming, so I actually know this person. He is, yeah, you just see what he does. He's kind of a shoutcaster. Or no, actually, I think he did shoutcast a few. I don't remember which game though, but he is a shoutcaster, so and he is playing Overwatch. I don't know, maybe he's shoutcasting his own game. I don't know. We'll see. So let's raid him. Let me ready the raid. Hopefully I can raid this time. Wait. Twitch is telling me that I have 2 other people that I could raid. But anyway, we'll raid Dropout Candy. Why not? Let me just make sure. I'll refresh. Okay. Refreshing Stream Manager to make sure that we have latest data. Let's set up the raid. Yeah, so there you go. It's just a little delayed. So we'll raid Dropout Candy. So anyway, guys, once again, thank you for joining the stream today. It was a really fun stream. I hope you had fun to hang out with me today. I started with not so much energy, but as the story and the plot thickened, I got more and more hyped, and now I can't wait for the next part of the Archon quest. Tomorrow's stream will be from 6 p.m. onwards, GMT plus 8, of course. 6 p.m. we'll do Stray again, unless I feel like playing Valo. But it's most likely gonna be Stray. It's gonna be a long day. I have a long day tomorrow, so I think I would just wanna relax a bit and play Stray instead of Valo. But we'll see. And then Saturday, once again, starts at 2 p.m. For that, we'll play Genshin. We'll do whatever is available for Hyakunin Iki first. And then the Aranara questline. Because we haven't continued with the Aranara questline yet. I was thinking of already like playing the Aranara questline on my own. Depends. I'll see if I have time. By the way, don't forget to claim your drops, just so you're getting your drops. Drops are enabled for until the event is done. So you could claim your drops from my streams if you haven't claimed all of them yet. Yeah, so I shall be saying goodbye now. Thank you everyone. And remember, we'll take care of the environment, we'll take care of each other, and we'll take care of yourselves. Sen sayonara. See you next stream, see you next class, see you next meeting. Bye bye. Oops, sorry, I keep unraiding. Sorry, that's my bad. There you go. Start raid. Come, join the raid. What's our raid message? I keep forgetting to make a raid message. Just use the usual Sume raid, I suppose. Let's use the scarab emoji this time. Sume raid. There you go. That should work. That should be fine. Bye bye. Or Alto raid? You wanna do Allo raid? That's fine too. Allo raid is fine too. Al hot raid is fine too. Al hot raid. I should be setting this up before before raiding, but look at this professional streamer. There you go. Al hot raid. That's fine. Let's raid. Come join the raid, guys. Join the raid. And bye-bye again. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. At 6 p.m. Bye-bye.